What's up, guys? It's your boy Philly Halftime. I was supposed to be doing a stream with somebody, EC1. I don't know where he's at right now, but maybe he'll pop in later, I guess. So, let's talk some Eagles. Why don't we? Now, let's go with the coaches. Because a lot of people are saying our coaches, offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator, oh, you got no ones, and there's going to be, there's going to be a big change. Well, it's not. It's really not going to be a big change for the Eagles. Eagles are always changing their offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator. They do it almost every year because they go and become head coaches. They become head coaches. So what's the problem? But what people are not noticing with the Eagles is that we have two offensive coordinators. You have your head coach and you have your offensive coordinator. If the offensive coordinator is not cutting the mustard, your head coach can step up. The defensive coach, if he don't cut the mustard, we went and got Matt Patricia just in that category. So there's two guys there. It ain't like it's on their own and that's it. Give me 1 minute, guys. All right. Yeah, so you had. What's up, sis? What's good? How you doing? So the Eagles have two defensive coordinators and two offensive coordinators. So that's not going to be the problem. Everybody keeps on acting like it's going to be a problem. Then you got your offensive. The offensive line is going to be fine for the Eagles. They have Jurgens. They have offensive line. The Eagles' offensive line is not going to be any different. And you got better running backs than you had last year in Swift and Penny. They catch the ball out of the backfield really good. And that will help out Jalen Hurts. They also run the ball good. The reason why they keep on getting hurt is because they run the ball 35 to 30 times a game. So instead of that, they're only going to run about 15 each. And that's how that happens. But I still think we'll have Quez as the number 3. He's not bad, but he will alligator arm the balls. And that's what everybody's problem is. Now, everybody was acting like our defense changed. Oh, you lost people on defense. No, we got bigger and we got younger. And we got faster. The defensive line's faster now. They got bigger and faster on the defensive line. Everybody was saying our linebackers are garbage. We just signed 2 more guys. And those are going to be starters. So the Eagles are going to be fine, I think. I think they're going to win the division. I think the Giants will be second in division, and I think Dallas is going to be third. I think Dallas is going to go down. I think everybody is too hyped on Dallas. I really do. You got Dak Prescott. They lost. They're hurting that offensive line. Dak's going to throw for like 20 interceptions. Their coach is, by week 7, I say the coach of the Dallas Cowboys are going to be on the hot seat. And they're like, oh, they got Cooks as a wide receiver. Cooks has lost a step or two. He's not. Yeah, they're going to kill it. The Dallas Cowboys are. This is what happened with the Dallas Cowboys. They said Cooks is a good. They are a good. He's a good wide receiver. He lost a step or two. He's old. That's what happens. He's old. Watch. He didn't do that good last year with the Houston Texans. He can't find a home. If he's so good and he has always 1,000 yards receiving every year, how come he can't find a home? Every year he's being traded to another team. What's up, Chad? What's good? And that's why I say Cooks is going to be bad. Everybody thinks that the Dallas Cowboys are going to be good, and I think they're just going to be in flames. I think by week 7, the Dallas Cowboys are going to be wanting to fire their head coach. You know? And I'm sorry, everybody. There was supposed to be somebody on here with me right now, and they're not. I don't know what's going on. So like I just said, we're going to talk some Phillies. Let's talk some Eagles, and there you go. I don't know where he's at. He said, yes, sir. Give me a minute. I'm trying to figure out where this guy's at. One minute, guys. I am still trying to get a hold of this guy and tell him. So, what's up, Sean? How you doing? My guy that's supposed to be on is running a little late. I don't know what's going on. Sean said, hi, miss halftime. So, yeah, the Eagles are going to be, they're going to be awesome. You're going to see some, you're going to see a lot of speed on the defense. A lot of speed. You're going to see, I can't wait to see Sidney Brown actually play. Safety. I know he's a rookie, but he reminds me of Palomalo from Pittsburgh. You're not going to see him jump over an offensive line, but you're going to see him, be a ball hawk like him. So, yeah, it's going to be we still got the same corners. We didn't really change much because everybody has to catch up to us. We don't have to keep on going forward. They have to catch up to us. And look at Dallas. They're going to go down in flames. I say we beat them twice this year. I'm saying the Eagles beat Dallas twice this year. You're going to see the Giants. I'm still dealing with this guy right now. EC1 should be popping in soon, guys. So, like I said, everybody has to catch up to us. And I really think in our division, the only team close to us is the Giants. If that tells you anything, I think the Dallas Cowboys are going down in flames. They are going to have big problems in Dallas. Washington just gave up. Just sold the team. And they're going to be hurting. I don't think they'll beat Dallas. They'll probably beat Dallas once. Like, I had Washington beat us once, and we win once. I had the Giants win one, we win one. But the blowout, I think it's going to be the Dallas Cowboys. I think we're going to blow the Dallas Cowboys right out the water. Nowhere. So, yeah, and I think we're going to be maybe a 12-13 team. I really think that's what's going to happen. It's going to be a fun year. Now there is questions. A punt return and a kick return. We need one. Because the guy we had last year would only go 5 steps. He only go 5 feet and that's it. So, I don't know what's going to happen. But we need a punt return, a kick returner. Where the hell are you at, EC? Come on, EC1. Where the hell are you at?
Don't worry about him.
So now, our special teams got to be better because we had poor piss tackling last year on special teams. That's one of the reasons why we lost the Super Bowl. Poor piss tackle. Now, but we always got to get better. We just have to get better. Linebackers, I'm happy the linebackers we got right now. I was excited when we got them. That just made us a lot better at the linebacker court. And everybody knows the Eagles do not go for linebackers. That tells you something. When the Eagles go pick up 2 starting linebackers, that tells you something right off the get-go. That in practice we're having problems with linebackers. I'm here. Let me resend it to you, I guess. Oh. There's EC1.
What's up? Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen.
Did you go to sleep?
Yeah, I did.
Dumbass.
Sorry about that. But I'm here.
You just go to sleep. You just go to sleep on me. I only been working all day long. And you want to do this. And now you want to go to sleep on me? You ain't been doing nothing all damn day.
Hey, listen. When you have to troll Cowboy fans, it gets tiring.
Listen, you do troll a lot of people.
I do.
You troll a lot of people. I don't know why your dumb ass got to troll a lot of people, but you troll a lot of people.
Yes, I do. I do, man. But I'm excited to talk football, and yeah, let's get going.
All right. So, what do you think about the Eagles this since I went on my rant.
Well, what was your rant about? I think the Eagles are going to be fine. I would say the Eagles, have a good shot like last year. It's going to come down to, self-inflicted wounds, because this team, I think both sides have it, you know, the same talent that I think can be just as good as last year. Defense coordinator is going to be the key. Um, is Sean Desai going to be more aggressive than Jonathan Gannon? We all have answers. We all have questions we got to find out. This is going to be fun to see on preseason, even though I don't think it's going to count as much. But we're going to see what this defense is going to look like when it comes to what we expect. I will say this: when you look at the way the Sean Desai talks, I think Sean Desai, he preaches that this defense is going to be aggressive, and I like the attitude that he brings. He's not afraid to say, I want y'all to feel me. When it comes to this front four, you're going to feel me every game, and I'm going to bring that passion. And that's something I thought Jonathan Gannon lacked last year. Was that he never understood how the Philadelphia fans acted. He always tried to, I would say, how would you say, he tried to pull one bias and think that we were going to catch up, and to me, when you look at Jonathan Gannon, he was just soft. He was soft mentally, soft physically, and hopefully Sean Desai is a lot better because, this defense did stacked. You look at on paper right now, and it can be one of the best than last year. It has a chance to be a better pass rush than last year. Jalen Carter, you got Nolan Smith, who I'm very excited to see. I don't know about you, but I'm more excited to see Nolan Smith than Jalen Carter. Now, I ain't gonna say I don't want to see.
I want to see Sidney Brown.
Sidney Brown, yeah, because
dude, that's Palomalu. That's a young Palomalu going to be. He's not going to jump over the damn offensive line like I was telling them, but like he's not going to jump over the line, but he is going to be a ball hawk. He hits hard, and that's what I like. But Sean Desai, I think he is Jonathan Gannon. So if you don't like Jonathan Gannon's schemes, then you're not going to like Sean Desai. But see what everybody was saying with the offensive line, with the offensive line coach, the coordinator going, and the defensive coordinator going, the Eagles are going to have problems. You know what nobody's really saying? How, okay, we got Sean Desai. Do you know that he has Matt Patricia back there? So I got two defensive coordinators, and I got two offensive coordinators. So I don't think we're going to really have a problem with that. Nobody's realizing how many coordinators. I got two of each. If Sean Desai does not cut the mustard, I got a defensive coordinator that he will pull out the trigger of blitzing. He will pull the trigger of friggin' doing it right for your corners. Like if you're playing too soft, Matt Patricia don't play that game.
No.
He doesn't say, yo, you can't pull that soft. Go get up there. Get in their face. So that's what I was saying. I was saying everybody's not thinking that we got an offensive coordinator and a defensive coordinator down. We got two. We got two of each.
Yeah.
Nobody else got two of each. You know what I mean? People are not thinking like that. And I think of it like that. Yeah, I know a lot of people don't like Matt Patricia as a head coach, but you got to give him his respect for his defense coordinator.
Yeah, he's a good defensive coordinator, and like I say, like what you say, we're definitely going to have eyes on Sean Desai because, and the problem was it wasn't Jonathan Gannon, it wasn't just Bliss. That wasn't my problem with him. It was he was too soft when it came to the coverage. For example, right, when you allow quarterbacks to sit back and just dunk their way down on the field, and you have no answers.
That's the problem.
Like my nickname for Jonathan Gannon is 3rd and 30. Jonathan Gannon for leaving Dak Prescott convert a 3rd and 30, which should have never happened in millions of years. Watching this game, I've never seen that in my lifetime. Convert a 3rd and 30, and you can't get off the field. That's my problem.
You did see that because McNabb threw one on Green Bay, 25. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but
So you've seen it. Don't say you didn't see it. I mean, I'm about to
but
play it. I gotta
but
tell you when you've seen it.
this was worse, man. Come on, T.Y. Hill and that 31 burning you.
Listen, it's Jonathan Gannon. He plays soft. He lets you. He'd rather give you the 10 yards so you don't get the big play. I'd rather you go for the big play
I
and
wasn't
count
old
on
enough
my
to remember
corners.
the McNabb play though. I'm old enough to remember the Jonathan Gannon. I was a little kid when McNabb versus the Green Bay. I was about
All right, okay. I do this to
2 years old.
everybody. I'm a little older than a lot of people, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I show
So
my
just,
age a little bit too much.
you know what I'm saying? So I mean, like I said, it's my first time seeing stupidity with an actual brain of processing. Okay, because it should have never. I don't care. It should not have happened. Okay, with that
Yes,
defense, that front four, you know what I'm
that's the
saying?
problem.
It was
You had the best
crazy.
defense. You had the best defense, and you
Yeah.
let up all that running room.
I mean, you look at the record versus the elite quarterbacks, and Jonathan Gannon isn't good at any of them. You know, yeah, he beat Brock Purdy, he beat Daniel Jones. These guys are not good quarterbacks. One is a last pick in the draft, and the other one's Daniel Jones. You know what I'm saying? When you're going against guys like Patrick Mahomes, when you're going against Josh Allen, the Joe Burrows, the Dak Prescotts, you know, even the mediocre quarterbacks, you know, Derek Carr, and we're getting carved up, that's a problem. You know what I'm saying? Even Andy Dalton killed us. You know what I'm saying? Andy Dalton beats you. That's a problem. You know
That's
what I'm
because
saying? So
you don't play the bump and run no more. They got this thing called analytics, and it's screwing everybody up. It screws up baseball, it screws up football, it screws up every freaking team. Analytics is killing us.
for sure. I mean,
Look, it's stopping the NFL from getting running backs right now. They're saying you don't need running backs no more. All you got to do is, have a wide receiver to go for a little chip class, and that's your running play.
but
That's what
even
happens with analytics.
analytics.
They're taking running back out of the game.
Listen, even analytics, I've seen defensive coordinators still be aggressive. I've seen defensive coordinators still blitz. I've seen defensive corners still lining these corners up a man to man and say, go beat us. You're not getting easy, completions against us. I'm not asking them to blitz every single time. But my God, when you have a quarterback who's sitting there and you have a chance to make a play, you go and make the play. Like for the Super Bowl. Jonathan Gannon decided to pull the blitz at the wrong time. He should be blitzing Mahomes when you're not even near the goal line. You know what I'm saying? That's when you blitz. When it's third down, it's third and 3. The first down is a couple feet, and you
And
need
you
that
got
big
four
play.
guys. Say you got four guys that have double-digit
Exactly.
sacks, and you're not going to sack a quarter. You're not going to try to sack the quarterback, and he's limping on the field. He's limping at that time.
And as a
It was
defense
halftime,
coordinator,
and he was limping.
and as a defense corner, when it's like smelling blood in the water, you're a shark. You go in, when you smell blood, your killing instincts lit up, and that's my first thing when I'm watching. It's like attack him. He like the drugs are. I don't care how much drugs you have in your body, you are going to feel every time someone hits you. That leg is not going to, automatically heal out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So like that
I
ankle, I don't care if
understand.
ankle injury or not, he going to feel it. Because if you can hit him in the ankle, not only injuries, but at the time, if he goes out and we win the football game, at this point, I don't care. I just want to win the Super Bowl. It's all about that Super Bowl at that point. Like I don't mean to be a jerk, but I could care less about your quarterback. Right now, I'm trying to win a Lombardi trophy. So if your quarterback gets knocked out, that's not my issue. Now, I don't wish him to be knocked out, but at the same time, I want to win the game. And I think some defense corners are scared to put their imprint on the game when it comes to quarterbacks. They're afraid of the repercussions of the penalties. And a lot of times they're missing big plays. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, but yes, if you're gonna sit here and let him sit in the pocket and pick you apart, you don't do that. You can't let him sit there in the pocket and just pick you apart. You can't let that happen to Brett Favre. You can't let that happen to any Hall of Fame quarterback. Now, let's be honest. You know Patrick Mahomes is a Hall of Fame quarterback.
Oh, absolutely. He's a good
Soon as
quarterback.
he's done. Soon as he's done. You cannot let a Hall of Fame quarterback and just sit there and pick you apart. You can't do it. You just
No.
can't. You got to go after him. You you can't let Dak Prescott freaking just sit there and pick you apart. You got to go after him.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's called a blitz. You don't have to do a blitz every time because you're supposed to freaking make it look like you're not blitzing and go
I
after
mean,
him.
and in this day and league, if you with these quarterbacks coming out, they're getting faster, they're getting more explosive with the runs. They're getting more each and every day. You see quarterbacks have a bigger arm. You know what I'm saying? They're staying in place. Coaches are getting creative now these days. You got to blitz. I'm sorry. I mean, you got to find a way to put pressure on the quarterback because these quarterbacks are getting better and better and better, and they're only going to get better. Look at the linebackers from if you go back in the 90s and you look at 2023, it's a total different story now. These linebackers are getting faster. They're more explosive, and they also, they can hit. And
I just hope Sean Desai don't go to Fletcher Cox and say, "Hey, go cover a running back or go cover a goddamn tight end." That after
that really made me mad.
Jonathan Gannon said that, I was done with him last year. I'm like, get rid of that guy. He don't know nothing about football. I don't know what the hell he's doing. I
Well, I
mean,
mean, the one that I said we should have been done with him, my fault for interrupting, was when they put Robert Quinn at linebacker. He's a freaking pass rusher. Why the hell you put him in the linebacker mode? See, that's why you got TJ and Kaiser. What? You got N'Kobe Dean on the sidelines. You want to put a linebacker out there, you put the young rook out there. Shit.
yeah, it was crazy that they're doing that.
You know what I'm saying? Like Robert Quinn was brought in for pass rush, and you put in him at linebacker. Come on, man. Like, are we serious right now? And this one makes me so mad that people say, "Well, you got to forget about." I can't forget about him because every time I see Mahomes holding that Lombardi Trophy, it makes me more and more irritated. I ain't gonna lie. Every time I see Patrick Mahomes and these Kansas City fans run around here talk about Super Bowl champions and Jalen Hurts fumbled the football, I want to look at Jonathan Gannon and I want to go. Just start strangling him because if he makes that one play and he does his job and he get these players in the right position to win, and we get that one stop, who's stopping Jalen Hurts? Who's stopping him? We got multiple opportunities to win the game, but that was the game.
Jalen Hurts did his job. Jalen Hurts did his job. And people were going like, well, he fumbled the ball. Yes, he fumbled the ball, but guess what? He scored the next time when he got the ball. Yes, but what happened with Jonathan Gannon is if you go back and watch the Super Bowl, our corners were lost.
Yeah. C.J. Johnson looking at Bradford.
At the two big touchdowns that Kansas City had, one went to the right and nobody was around.
But
one went to the
left. Did you see the reaction, though? Right?
They all went like this. They're like, what the hell was that? It was the coach. It was Jonathan Gannon's scheme. It was bad. But somebody should have went like, hey, dude, this is a stupid play. We got to call an audible here.
And you know also
sometimes I hold the players responsible because they should have called an audible and say, yo, this guy's a problem.
Yeah. Yeah, but there were some plays that they should have gotten. I mean, the Devontae Smith catch, that was a catch, man. You know what I'm saying? That was a horrible call. You know what I'm saying? We can talk about the Super Bowl. That was a catch. Because let me be real with you. If that was a catch and it's stand, we're probably scoring, right? That really messed up the whole drive. Also, some of it, Nick Sirianni played a little bit scared. We talk about Doug Peterson. One thing he did in the Super Bowl, he never played scared.
Doug Peterson didn't play scared. Doug Peterson went all out and he balled it. And he did trick plays. He did whatever it had to do to get the job done. Like I've been watching football for a long time, and I've been watching since Randall Cunningham, and I'm gonna tell you now, I got chills when we won the Super Bowl, but I'm
I was
like,
crying, man. I shed a tear.
I didn't cry. I didn't cry. My
Shed a tear.
brothers called me like, yo, you didn't cry. I'm like, no. He goes, I'm over
You
here
know
bawling.
how
You didn't
hard it
cry?
is to go to school with Cowboy fans telling you have 0 Super Bowl rings all day long with
Yo, all
Cowboy
you
fans
got to
in
do is
jerseys,
tell
bro.
them. All you got to do is tell them you ain't seen the Super Bowl. So
But the
what are you
funny thing
talking
is,
about?
the funny
They
thing is,
ain't seen the Super Bowl. I had to deal with
the
watching
funny
them
thing
win the
is,
Super Bowl.
they were my teachers. They seen it though.
I tell you now, I watched them win the Super Bowl. I did not like it. It was not cool. It wasn't, and that's when everybody came out of the woodwork, started wearing Dallas Cowboys stuff. I'm like, you bandwagon mother humpers. It was just bad.
I mean, but when you look at Nick Sirianni, one thing I like about him is, and I think that he'll learn from this. The thing about Doug Peterson is he was ready for that moment. Him and Nick Foles were ready for that moment because they experienced it. Because Doug Peterson was a former quarterback before he became a head coach for the Eagles, so he knew what it had to take to get that Lombardi Trophy.
Well,
So he knew
Doug Peterson dealt with Brett Favre.
exactly too. Yeah.
So he knew, like, even though, now listen, Brett Favre was a chuck and duck. I call him chuck and duck. All he did was throw up balls all the time. He didn't care if they got picked off. He didn't care.
Mm-hmm.
He was I'm gonna beat you with my arm.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Kurt Warner. I call him chuck and duck. He just wings the ball, and just throws it. He didn't care if he got intercepted.
Yeah, I mean.
So that's why Doug Peterson, he knew what was going on. He's like, wait a minute, I got me a guy that's level-headed, where he's not going to chuck that ball too far because he knows he don't have the arm strength.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what impressed me about Doug Peterson.
But let's talk about Nick Sirianni, man. The thing about him is the fact that he yells at these players. I love that about a head coach. You get on these players behind. I love when he gets fired up. You know what I'm saying? What he's saying, you gotta get this play right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love that. By the way, Derek Barnett, man.
He will be gone. He's not going to make the team.
I know they're hyping him up though. I figured they're going to hype him up. They're going to make us believe that he's going to stay, and we're going to trend to the Vikings for the first round pick. You know what I'm saying? That's why I think Derek Barnett, he's going to go to the Vikings with Jalen Reagor. I'm going to call it right now.
What's up, little spongy?
You know what I'm saying? But like this team's stacked, and you got some very good players. Jalen Carter, I mean, he's making offensive line rethink, like he's making our number one offensive line. Now again, our number one offensive line, he's making them literally rethink how to block them. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
But that's the game. That's football. But you have to think about this. And I don't take a lot of out of practice. It's only practice. Your offensive line ain't going full board. They're like, all right, yeah, he got through. Yeah, I'm trying a little harder than I should be, but yeah, he's going all out, and I'm not. That's the problem.
So you don't believe in the little hype that's going on?
No. It was just like Quez Watkins ain't missed a catch. He's doing outstanding, one-handed catches. Sound familiar?
Yeah, Jalen Reagor.
Yeah, Jalen Reagor.
That's why I say you're not Reagor anymore.
Alligator arm it.
Yeah.
Listen,
you're not Reagor anymore.
You can't believe all the hype.
No.
Just because it's practice, don't believe all the hype. They're not going full board. They're not trying to hurt nobody. I mean, Jalen Hurts didn't throw a touchdown, they said. Guess what? You know what they're forgetting to tell you about Jalen Hurts not throwing a touchdown? Every pass he had was a screen pass.
Yeah, Elliott sure.
No, it wasn't for him to throw a touchdown that time. That's why he didn't throw a touchdown.
Well, I don't get it. Is Elliott sure person like, yeah, well, he missed the throw today. I'm like, dude, it's training camp. Let's be real, right? We clown the other NC's quarterbacks, but we all know it's just training camp, right? We don't know what these other teams are going to be. You know what I'm saying? We know that the Eagles, Jalen Hurts, when it's all said and done, when he's ready to go week one, he's going to be all right. So he did this last year. Everybody's making a big deal of him missing throws, not completing things. It's like, the media always tries to, I would say, try to start stuff when there's nothing there. They try to start a pot.
Yeah, because they're all Dallas fans, and they're trying to root on Dallas.
Well, Elliot Shortport better not be a Cowboys fan. He's an Eagles reporter for 941 WIP.
Dude, he's not even, no, I think he's a Buffalo Bills fan. He's not an Eagles fan. Yeah, you guys think that those content creators of Eagles are actually Eagles fans? They're not. Rude Awakening, they're not. They're Buffalo Bills fans. They'll be freaking Jacksonville Jaguar fans. They're not Eagle fans.
You and I need to go to WIP, and we need to be a reporter because we're from Philadelphia. We're all Eagle fans at the end. We need some real Eagle fans.
Merle Reese is an Eagles fan
for sure.
Okay. There's not a lot of them are Eagles fans. The girl on WISP, she's an Eagles fan.
Mm-hmm.
There's not everybody's an Eagles fan. That's why they talk more trash against the Eagles than actually root for them.
Yeah.
I know people don't know. I know people don't know Elliot Short Parks. I believe
I can't stand him, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't stand Elliot Short Parks.
He's Buffalo or he's New England. One of them two. He's Buffalo or New England.
He just drives me nuts, man. It's like this dude is always talking. He's always out of pocket.
That's his job. His job is to piss you off, and it works every time.
We got somebody pissing off. We got Dan Silly over there. Why do we need Elliot Short Parks?
Listen, because that's his job. That's how he makes his bread and butter. That's how he makes his money. Piss people off, and then everybody starts doing Twitter and start riding him, and he's like, I'm making my money. I'm doing my job. My job is to tick you off. My job is to sit there and tick you off, and then when the Eagles start doing good, I'm going to throw them a bone and act like I'm an Eagles fan. And everybody thinks he's an Eagles fan. I think he's like Buffalo Bills or New England Patriots fan.
That's crazy, man. I don't know how you can hire a guy like that. I get it if he's a Buffalo Bills fan.
He's a reporter, dude. It's not, it's money.
Hire me, man. You know what I'm saying?
Money. It's about the money. It's not about you're a fan. Oh, let me hire you because you're a reporter and you're a fan and you're going to talk good about the Eagles.
Yeah, I know.
Everybody that talks good about the Eagles is no longer with WISP.
Yeah.
They're getting rid of all of them.
So Little Sponge said, how about the running back core? I like the running back core. Like I said, man, at Philly halftime, and I talked about this. DeAndre Swift is a piece, man. I'm still shocked that we got him.
Listen, we just got – this is the problem. People don't understand. We just got way better at running back.
Absolutely.
Okay? Swift did exactly what Miles Sanders did. All right? He was dominating. By the way, in case anybody didn't realize, Swift almost whipped our ass himself if he didn't get a sprained ankle, but he ran 45 friggin' times.
Yeah.
Penny catches the ball out of the backfield and ran 35 to 30 times. These two guys, you got to figure it out, are not going to run that much anymore. They're going to combine. One's going to run like 15, the other one's going to run like 20. Mm-hmm. And they're going to keep on changing it. And then they catch the ball out of the backfield really, really good. That's where they get most of their yards. So, that's where you're not going to see Jalen Hurts run no more.
I think we'll see a little bit of it, but I don't think it's going to be that as much as what it was.
He ran for 500 yards last year, and I think he's only going to run maybe 200 to 300 yards.
But I'm just saying, like, if he has to move out of the way,
he's going to do it just because he wants to, but he don't have to.
No, he don't have to because now he got better with his accuracy, and And the thing about it is, and people still, by the way, I love it. The media's still sleeping on the fact that they think he can't throw the ball. Okay, you know,
That's see another guy that you freaking go look at that don't know football.
Nick Rowan.
Nick Ron, he is just a guy that pushes buttons, and you fall for it. Why do you fall for all the stupidity stuff? Look, that's how he makes his money. He gets you all riled up and mad, and there you go. I mean, that's what he does. He gets you riled up, and you're riled up now. He did his job. He did his job. You went and retweeted it for him. No, you retweeted for him. You know how many other people retweeted for him? He's like, I did my job. My job was done. I ticked off Eagles fans.
Yeah.
And he just don't have a clue what he's talking about. He's rambling. No. All right, did you hear
But it's not even the context. It's the fact that it's like the way he said it. It sounded like he's
ignorant. He's all about himself. That's a guy that talks about how
he got to do something with the hair, man, because it does not look good on him. I'm gonna be real with you.
But hey, if you want to be mad at somebody, why don't you be mad at LaShawn McCoy?
Why? What did he do?
Oh, he's telling everybody how great the Dallas Cowboys look. Hold on. 1 week he said how great Dak is ass and Dak is trash. And then he went and said, oh my God, they got Cooks. They got this guy. They got this guy. Oh, my God. Look how great the Dallas Cowboys are. Dallas Cowboys are going to get swept by the Eagles twice.
Yeah, I agree.
I am calling this. I've been saying it. Everybody's looking at me like I'm crazy.
You see the people on Twitter. These Cowboy fans have the Dak is most overhated shirts. I mean, it's just amazing that they forgot that they got beat by Mr. Irrelevant out the playoffs, right? And they love to talk about Jalen Hurts fumbling in the Super Bowl, but it's like your quarterback can't even get there. That's the sad part about it is your quarterback should be like the Tom Brady. If he was so called the king of the MCs, right, that he should be already winning championships. We should not be hearing Dak Prescott can't get it done in the second round because if he's such the king of the MCs, well, why is he not the king of the playoffs too? Because you can't just be the king of the East. You got to continue down in the postseason. And that's my problem with Cowboy fans is they love to talk about what he's done, but then it's the playoffs and they're nowhere to be found. But you talking about like y'all did something. And it's like it's just mind-boggling. They're out here talking about Jalen's fumble, all that, but it's like Dak Prescott wasn't even in the Super Bowl. He's never been to a Super Bowl. He's never been to an NFC Championship game.
He's not going to be. Look at him. He throws every year. He throws double digits, interceptions. And you know what the Cowboy fans are? Like he never ever threw double digit interceptions.
They dropped.
Dude, he does it every year. He has only completed in his career only 3 times that he only had less than 10 interceptions. One, he was out for the year when he got hurt because he only played like 6 games.
Before he got out of the year, he was horrible, man. He was battling with the Giants, and he was terrible. Let's be real. Before the injury with his ankle, he wasn't good. He was struggling just as.
But he was. What I'm saying is, he was still less in interceptions. So he has 3 years under his belt that he only threw for less than 10 interceptions. Yeah. But he's going back-to-back double digits interceptions. He's going to throw for over 20 interceptions this year.
He said he's not.
He is. I don't care what he says. He is going to definitely throw over 20 interceptions. It's just how it is. Everybody's on there saying how Cooks is so. Oh my God, they got Cooks and he throws. He gets over 1,000 yards a year. First of all, last year he did not get over 1,000 yards.
No.
So stop that. And if he's so good, how come he can never find a home? How come nobody signs him to a long deal? Want to know why? Because he lost a step or two.
It's like what
And
Jalen
they
Hurts said.
all know, and everybody knows it in the NFL, except here comes Dallas fans. Oh my God, he's a 1,000-yard receiver. No.
And the funny thing is, before the Brandon Cooks, look at them talk about, let's go get Stephon Diggs. Let's go get DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah.
Now it's like, oh no, we don't want them anymore. We got Cooks. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy that these Cowboy fans, and then they love to say we talk about them. No, we respond to y'all stupidity because y'all have our quarterback 24/7 in y'all mouths. Every post when you go and look at Cowboy fans, or what are they talking about? They ain't talking about their team. They ain't talking about
they always
talk about our
about
team. They talk about Jalen Hurts fumbling in the Super Bowl, and they talk about our training camp. Why are you worried about our training camp? It's so funny that they said we're in their heads. I mean, they're in our heads, but yet you got a Cowboy fan going to the Eagles facility. Why are you going to the Eagles practice when you should be flying your ass to Texas, pardon my language, and going to the Cowboys practice? You know what I'm saying? So to me, it's like they're hypocrites, and they don't like being called out for that. You know what I'm saying? They say we talk about them 24/7. No, we just respond to y'all because we're sick and tired of y'all. You know what I'm saying? You haven't done nothing since the pardon my language, since the 90s. Barry Switzer was your last head coach to actually do something in the Super Bowl.
All right, you better take it easy there. You're making me feel real old, damn it.
Jim Johnson, made the Cowboys a dynasty. Jerry Jones in with nothing. You got a lucky trade in Herschel Walker that went through.
That wasn't a lucky trade. That was the blockbuster trade of all trades, buddy.
That was so lucky.
You'll never get that trade ever again.
Well, that's why I say it's lucky because let's be real.
It's not lucky. It's not lucky because Herschel Walker was that goddamn good. You don't understand how good that guy was. That dude was a beast. He could do everything. He didn't get hurt.
I guess he didn't do good with the Vikings, though. So he wasn't that good.
No, because they had to give up everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know where he was good at?
Dallas.
Yeah, you don't know this because you weren't born yet, but he was good with the Philadelphia Eagles. Herschel Walker was awesome with the Eagles. You have to go back and look at it as him as an Eagle.
Mm-hmm.
Because guess what? We had an offense. Not a great, and it wasn't. It wasn't that great of an offensive line. It was just enough to get him up the road.
But my point is, right? You've seen everybody else go to the Super Bowl. Hell, the Buffalo Bills will win a ring before the Dallas Cowboys ever win a ring.
The Buffalo Bills will never win a Super Bowl. I watched Jim Kelly fail 4 damn times, and they went back to back to back to back.
So you don't think they'll ever win with Josh Allen?
No.
Okay.
He's not gonna win with Josh. You know who now? Ready here for a hot take? Because I'll get yelled at for this one. You know who's the new Jim Kelly? Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow's the new Jim Kelly.
You told me that before. You told me that.
Joe Burrow's the new Jim Kelly. He will go to the Super Bowl. He ain't going back to back to back. He will go to Super Bowl and he will fail. He will be a Hall of Famer, but he's going to fail.
If he fails with Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, and Tyler Boyd, man.
Oh, he's failing. You think he's going to the Super Bowl this year?
Not with that stack defense, and not the stack conference they have over there.
Listen, if he goes to if Cincinnati goes to the Super Bowl, first of all, if they do, it's going to be the Eagles.
Oh, we're going to beat them.
It'll be the Eagles. So who's going to win? If Cincinnati makes it, the Eagles are definitely going to make it.
Depends who our defensive coordinator is. If it's Jonathan Gann Jr. or is it Sean Desai actually coaching well? No.
I'm telling you now, Joe Burrow is the next Jim Kelly. And the reason is Cincinnati is going to make him that way. That's what Cincinnati's going to do. The Cincinnati owner is going to make him fail because no offensive line, no help.
You know, it'd be so Cincinnati if they don't end up paying Joe Burrow and Joe Burrow walks to another team.
Joe Burrow's already hurt. How many times is this guy going to get hurt?
I don't know, man.
What's up, Awesome? How you doing?
I mean, it's just the fact, like, you know, it's football season when you got rivals who shouldn't be talking, like a Giant fan coming on here and telling me that Daniel Jones is better than Jalen Hurts, and if Daniel Jones had the exact same weapons as Jalen Hurts, that Daniel Jones would win a Super Bowl with the Philadelphia Eagles.
No.
That is the most.
See, that's out of hand. I will say this about Daniel Jones: he has never had a number one wide receiver.
Well, it's funny because a Giant fan told me yesterday that Daniel Jones don't need a number one, that he is a tight end.
Because they have a number one tight end. Yes. So this is the first time that Daniel Jones is what's called. And I will say this. I said the Giants are going to be in second place in our division. Dallas is going downhill. I said Dallas is going to crumble. By week 7, Dallas fans are going to be wanting to fire their head coach.
You and I think BG did one got it right when we said we were going to blow up the Giants. Everybody else said it was going to be a close game. And you and I were like, this is going to be a body.
I said I was on here with my boy Jeff. I said 3 times you boys are going to lose. And that was. And I watched it with Jeff. Rest in peace. The man was great as a YouTuber.
And no
dude, I sat there and I was like, he went crazy. Like, didn't want to do it stream.
I know. He got to the point where he told me to stop talking. He tried to block me. Remember when I was talking?
Man?
You know what I'm saying? But no, like when I look at this Eagles team, when you look at this division, right? I don't think anybody's close to us. You know, DeMarcus Lawrence talk about it's the biggest gap. You're right, because we're way further than y'all. Right. You know what I'm saying? Oh, the Cowboys offense can't match up against us. We already saw that when Jalen Hurts was on the field. You know, that's another thing. They talk about they beat us and they dropped 40 points, but they beat Minshew. But when we talk about we beat y'all, y'all talk about y'all beat us with a backup. You know what I'm saying? Y'all beat our backup. But
you beat our backup, but we beat – you beat our backup.
Let's be real.
I will say this. There is a concern about Jalen Hurts. He has to stay healthy.
He will.
He has to stay healthy. He's not staying healthy. He just had another surgery.
Yeah, but I think that was from the Alabama days. You know, No,
that was the high ankle sprain from last year. He had surgery. Mm-hmm. He had to go get something done with that.
No. He had to get the middle plate out from 2000 when he was in college. He got injured with his ankle. They had to remove it because his ankle won't be fully healed.
Well, he missed 2 games.
So get this, right? He played with a middle plate in the Super Bowl. And he's going to play without the middle plate for the first time. So since the day we drafted Jalen Hurts, he's had a middle plate in his leg connected to his like, you know what I'm saying? To his ligaments and all that. That's impressive. Like, what does this guy not do? You know what I'm saying? He's cool under pressure, and he's out here playing like he's a robot.
I will say this. Like, every question that you had about Jalen Hurts last year, he showed you exactly how to he was going to handle it. Mm-hmm. He read defenses. He can read a defense pretty good. He can sit there and he knows how to lead his receivers. You watched it all the time. I mean, the only thing, like, if Quez would have came up with the big play and he didn't alligator arm it, that would have been a touchdown.
Well, let me ask you this: do you agree that they forced Quez Watkins out there? Do you think that they should have put maybe Devontae Smith out there and make him go get that catch?
No, because I think they needed to put Quez out there because Quez was so fast. Quez is the fastest guy as a wide receiver out there. Mm-hmm. So if he did not alligator arm that, he would have been gone.
He didn't alligator. He didn't alligator that one. He definitely
alligator armed that one. If you go watch it again, you'll be like, oh wait, he started bringing his arms in.
He tried to jump at the same time, and fall down.
He was in the air. He went like this, and then said, "Oh wait, I'm about to fall." So he wanted to take his arms and catch. He's worried about dude, you're on the grass. Man up.
You know, and that's the thing. He didn't have to do all that. All you got to do is just run under the catch, and you catch that ball, and you win the Super Bowl, and you're the hero.
Yeah, and he also wanted to look. Oh, look at me. I'm stretching out. I'm doing this. No, don't alligator arm it. That's all I say.
You know what I'm saying? Oh no,
Hey,
that's
listen, we lost the game, the Washington game because of Wes.
that game.
Remember that nice catch he had, and then he also fumbled it. You're like, oh my God, he just caught like a 50-yarder and he fumbled it.
We ain't gonna talk about that game. That game was so many penalties should have went our way. It wasn't even funny, man.
Oh yeah.
That Dallas got a face mask you don't call, but you'll call the roughing the passer from Brandon Graham when he didn't hit him that hard, and the dude slid.
And that's another thing. Goddard got hurt in that game. He was out for a couple games, like 3 or 4, right?
Yeah, but that wasn't on him. That was a dirty play.
No, that was a dirty play. I'm not saying it wasn't a dirty play. It was a dirty play.
Mm-hmm.
But we lost Goddard, and Goddard. When we lost Goddard, we lost a couple. We lost a couple games. We didn't lose games, but we lost him for a couple games.
I mean, one thing about this training camp that I like so far, I believe Keely Ringo going to be a star for the Eagles. This kid is something.
I called that one. I'm like, we're getting Ringo, buddy.
Let me tell you something. I know we paid Darius Slay, but I'm gonna tell you right now, if Keelan Ringo turns out to be what he is, I think he can be, Darius Slay ain't gonna make it through his whole contract. They gonna put him out there quickly.
Slay will make it through his whole contract, but I'm telling you now,
he's not getting another one.
Ringo is, dude. I was so impressed with him. I said it. I even said it with you. I believe that we're gonna have Kelly Ringo. I didn't think he was gonna drop that far, so I started getting nervous.
I just want to thank the NFL because thank you for giving us good caliber play.
What the Bulldogs? Thank you for giving all the Bulldogs to us.
If you told me that the Falcons were going to draft a running back, right? And you were going to take Jalen Carter and Nolan Smith. If I told you the Eagles were going to draft Jalen Carter at number 9 and Nolan Smith at 30, and we were going to find a way to get Keely Ringo somehow, you would have told me, EC1, I respect you, buddy, but you need to see psychiatric help immediately because you're off your rockers. But it happened.
Hold on. Even Michael Parsons stood up and said, I'm done. I'm doing a live with you guys, but I'm done. Why did everybody just let the Eagles do whatever they want to do?
But here they are hyping on Moxie.
You got 2 of the greatest players, and why? Nobody wants to get them. Like Jalen Carter should not have fell to the Eagles.
I'm gonna tell you one right now. The Cowboys better pay Zach Martin because
they're not paying him. They already said it. They're not paying him.
But here's my thing, right? If you got a quarterback who's struggling with picks, and you think it's a good idea to not pay your best player on offense, see, this is why, and I ain't gonna have no excuses for these guys because, like I said, I don't want to hear no excuses this year. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, Philly halftime, I guarantee you, because people think it's going to be a hard schedule for us. And what's going to happen is we're going to shock a lot of teams because they're going to have to come to Philadelphia, like the Dolphins, the Bills, and they're going to get their boots smoked in Philadelphia. And you're going to hear Josh Allen had no offensive line. Diggs wasn't healthy. The excuses are going to be off the chains with trying to take away our loss, man. The first game was going to be Mac Jones.
How many wins do you have the Eagles?
But I don't want to hear it this year because, like, this is going to be – you said this is going to be the number 1 hardest schedule, right? That's what they're saying. They said this last year.
Number 1 hardest schedule, yeah.
They said last year we couldn't even win more than 5 games. You remember all of that, right? Yep. Jalen Hurts wasn't even going to make the playoffs. And as soon as we win those, you didn't beat nobody. Like, I'm telling you, the excuses are going to come back for every fan. They're going to get so angry.
How
because
many wins you got the Eagles?
I got Eagles going 15-2 this year.
Oh, you're crazy. You're crazy. You done lost your mind.
It's better than 16-1. I made that bet last
Yeah,
year.
you still lost your mind.
15 to why not 15-2?
I say 12-13 because the Eagle, you never take in counted that the Eagles always lose a game. Always. They don't ever not do it. They always lose a game that they're not supposed to win. I mean, that they are supposed to win. I'm sorry about that.
I
That
think
they were supposed to win. It's supposed to be a gimme. They lose that game.
I think we'll lose to the Washington Commanders in Washington, and I think we'll lose to the Kansas City Chiefs at home.
Okay.
Those are my losses.
Wait a minute. You're saying we're not losing to Buffalo?
No, because you just told me who Josh Allen was. You told me who Josh Allen was.
No.
You think Josh Allen?
Joe Burrow is Jim Kelly. Josh Allen.
And Josh Allen is the former Dak Prescott in the AFC, just with a better roster.
Right. You know who Jalen. You don't even have it because
Who?
he's not there yet. Jalen Allen. He's not there yet. He's not there yet. Look at his wide receivers. They're arguing, saying, "Yo, get me the ball.
Yeah.
I'm open, and you're not paying attention."
And that's my thing. People are gonna understand. They look at the Bills, they look at the Dolphins, but we're one of these good teams too. Like people are sleeping on the fact that the Bills have to come to Philadelphia. That's a tough place to play. You're not going to Buffalo. You're not going to Miami. You know what I'm saying? The Dolphins and the Eagles and Kelly Green. We're not losing in Kelly Green. We better not.
First of all, people need to stop it with the Dolphins. Because let me ask a question.
But they look at the receiver.
Ask a question. Is the Dolphins quarterback going to have a concussion again? He had 3 last year. Does everybody forget after he had the 3 concussions how they just fell off? Here we
I try
go.
not to answer that.
I understand why people want to be Dolphin fans. I get it. But guess what? He's not going to cut the mustard because he's going to get hurt again. That dude is a concussion away from being out of the NFL.
Yeah.
So why don't you read me the schedule for the Eagles?
Okay.
I want to figure it. I want to
because like when you look at the games, right? And this is what I'm saying. It's going to go in their favor. You know, they like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, you think we're going to lose to Buffalo? How many times we beat Buffalo? How many times have we beaten Josh Allen before, right?
Yes.
You know, and it was with Carson Wentz.
Yeah.
let's look at it, right? The Buffalo Bills. Let's look at Josh Allen's away games last year. Now, I get it's last year, but last year he struggled on away. He was good at home. He struggled in away games. And if you can get pressure on Josh Allen, he's going to throw at least 2 picks.
Yeah, we're going to get pressure on him.
So we got the New England Patriots September 10th, 4:25 p.m.
New England's a win because New England's hurt.
Yeah. Then we got the Minnesota Vikings at home.
That's
September 14,
8:15. Kirk Cousins is Dak Prescott.
You're going to get so much crap from these Cowboy fans after the show.
I don't care. He is. That's all he does. He wants to throw the ball, and he can't. He's never going to.
Did you hear Cowboy fans trying to compare Jalen Hurts to Tyrod Taylor?
Don't listen to them guys. I don't pay attention to them dudes.
Then we got the Eagles and the Buccaneers. I heard Baker Mayfield's horrible, by the way. You want to talk about horrible?
He didn't complete a pass yet. Listen. My prediction's still going to come true. I think Carson Wentz going there.
Then we're going to have like 16 sacks in Philadelphia. Welcome back, Carson Wentz. No, Waits in Tampa Bay. Never mind.
All right, so the Eagles are 3-0 right now.
We got the Commanders at home, October 1st, 1 p.m.
I say we lose that one.
I think we'll lose in Washington.
I think we're going to lose at home.
Okay. We got the Eagles at the Rams, 4:05, October 8th. That's a W. They don't have the same team.
Wait a minute. See, this is where I got a loss.
Okay.
Do you want to know? Now, this is the reason why I got a loss.
All right, let me hear it out.
It ain't because the Rams are good. It's hey, we should win this hands down game. That's the game that I think we're going to lose that we should win.
You want me to tell you why? You want me to tell you why we're going to win?
Well,
I'm going to tell you why we're going to win. That Rams team, it's to the point where they're trying to ship Aaron Donald out of here because they're struggling. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to be able to have that same effect that you saw with the Rams before. They lost Jalen Ramsey. They lost so many different players. They lost Von. They don't have Von Miller anymore. They don't have Odell Beckham Jr. anymore. You know what I'm saying? They don't have.
They still got a gunslinger and they still got wide receivers.
Cooper Kupp can't stay healthy. This guy's going down with hamstrings. Okay.
Hey, I'm just saying, the Eagles always lose a game that they're supposed to win, and that is my game that the Eagles were supposed to win but lose.
Okay. All right, we'll lose that game. What about the Eagles at the Jets?
Oh, we win that game.
You don't think Aaron Rodgers would get us one of these days?
No.
With the Jets? Imagine we lose to the Jets and we're undefeated goes
out. We're not losing to the Jets.
Sauce Gardner picks off Jalen Hurts.
Hold on. Sauce Gardner, just stay away from him, Jalen Hurts, and we win the game.
Hey, listen, let me tell you one thing. He got to go against A.J. Brown. You know what I'm saying? So, all right.
I mean, come on. Yo, hold on. He picked off freaking Kirk Cousins throwing that.
Well, I mean, that's Kirk Cousins. You just said that.
He picked off Kirk Cousins going against Alshon Jefferson.
You mean Justin Jefferson? Justin Jefferson?
Yeah, Jefferson's a great wide receiver.
He is. But I can argue right now, I think A.J. Brown is way better than him. With just the fact that he can go up and get the ball.
No. A.J. Brown is a jump ball guy. I'll go up and get it, and nobody's going to. Nobody is going to take it out of my freaking palms.
And that's the difference. That's why I think you would throw it against Sauce Gardner because A.J. Brown is a guy that he'll go up and get that ball.
You know he's going to.
You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing: I don't think they're going to throw it to A.J. at that point. They're just going to throw it to DeVonta Smith.
I think they're going to. I actually think Sauce Gardner will probably cover DeVonta Smith.
Bro, that's stupid.
Now, this is the reason why. This is the reason why. Now, the route running of DeVonta Smith is hands down.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
It's the best in the NFL.
But people are sleeping on A.J. Brown's route running. They look at the fact that he kicks the ball, but he can run.
And he's too fast. He's just fast. But so Sauce Gardner is going to have to cover DeVonta Smith.
Okay,
because,
so you have
because of his which one?
You have
I got 2 losses. So how many?
The Miami Dolphins, October 22. This is where the Kelly Green comes out.
Oh,
8:20 p.m.
That first of all, that's a win because you just said Miami Dolphins. Kelly Green.
Did you see who they signed to replace Ramsey? Eli Apple.
Yeah, please give me that target.
Tyreek
Hill got the best route runner. You're going to give me Eli Apple on that guy. Yeah.
Did you see what Tyreek Hill said? He said, "I can't wait to torture this guy."
Yeah. His own teammate wants to torture him because he sucks so bad.
The former Giant.
How many is that? How many do you got right now?
So that's 1, 2. You said we're going to lose to Washington. So wait,
I got 2 losses.
So we have the Patriots week 1. We won that game, right? You have us winning. The Vikings week 2.
Yep.
We win that game. 3, you have us beating Tampa Bay.
Yep.
You have us losing to Washington. You have us losing to LA Rams.
Yep.
You have us beating the Jets, and you have us beating the Dolphins.
So that's 7. So we're 5-2.
Everybody freaking out. Talk about Jalen Hurts. It's regressing. We're going to hear rumors.
We're going to be 5-2 at week 7.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Those Philly fans are gonna be crazy if that happens. You know that. You're gonna have trolls come out and say, "I told you, Jalen Hurts ain't gonna have the
What's
same
up,
season."
platform? How you doing, buddy? Thanks for stopping out.
So that okay. So then we got the Washington Commanders at Philadelphia. Do you have that a loss?
That's a win. That'll be wait. We're gonna win in the Washington Commanders at home. We're gonna lose. I had that one as a loss, right?
No, the only time we played you had that a loss. So we played the Commanders. What kind of? You would think they would play them later. Like we played them.
Oh, so we're playing Commanders next.
Yeah,
That's gonna be a win. Okay, that's gonna be a win.
I think we're going. But do you believe in Sam Howell though?
No.
So why did we lose to them?
You want to know why? Because of their offensive coordinator.
You mean the guy that everybody wants out of DC because he's too hard on them and they're prima donnas over there and they feel like they need some cupcakes and some with a vanilla ice cream.
At the preseason, they're gonna fucking realize that this dude knows what he's talking about. Listen, I think the coach friggin' Ron Rivera is scared that he's going to lose his coaching job, and that he's bringing all this stuff up because he's afraid that he's going to lose his coaching job. I'm telling you, this guy is a good coach. The offensive coordinator is going to come up with a scheme. Okay. Now we're not going to lose twice to Washington. That's not happening.
I hope not.
No. We got one win. I go one win and one loss.
So we got November 5th, 4:25 in Philadelphia. The Dallas Cowboys come to Philly.
Win.
Okay, and then you go to Eagles at Kansas City Chiefs, 8:15, November 20th. I guess that's a Monday night. Let me take a look. I wish they would tell me what games it's going to be. So is it a Monday night?
I think it is a Monday night.
Is it Monday night or Thursday night? I think it's Isn't that a Thursday night game?
No, I think it's a Monday night game. And we're going to lose that game.
You have us losing.
To Kansas City yet.
Can't lose to Mahomes twice, man. I'm sorry.
No, we're losing. We're losing to Mahomes. I'm sorry. We're losing to Mahomes.
Okay, so.
See, everybody's saying you're losing to Mahomes. You know who you're losing to? Andy Reid.
That's even worse.
I'm just saying.
That's even worse.
He's a good coach. He's a good coach. He's a winning coach. He's the most winningest coach out there. He ain't do it by just playing with his Johnson. He's a good coach.
Mm-hmm.
Should have never left the Eagles. I could have had Patrick Mahomes and I could have had a couple Super Bowls already.
But we got Nick Sirianni and Jalen Hurts. We're even better.
Come on. Don't tell me Jalen Hurts is better than Patrick Mahomes. You got to stop that one right now.
You want to know my opinion right now? I would take Jalen Hurts right now over Mahomes. I would.
You're crazy. You're
why?
Hear
me out. Hear me out, right? If Jalen Hurts, you put him on Kansas City right now, you don't think Andy Reid could win with him?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you put Mahomes on the Eagles, you think Mahomes
hold on. The problem, what you just said was not even a question about a quarterback.
I'm just saying
that
Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts.
You took the coach away.
No, like, I'm saying that Jalen Hurts can do the exact same thing Mahomes does.
Listen,
with a Kelsey.
You take Patrick Mahomes and you give Andy Reid, Josh Herbert.
Justin Herbert?
Yeah, Justin Herbert.
They're winning Super Bowls.
Guess what? They're going to win Super Bowls. Hold on. If you take Jalen Allen from Buffalo and put him in Josh Allen from Buffalo, guess what he gets? Super Bowls.
I don't know about that one.
Yo, you take freaking Joe Burrow and put him in Kansas City. That's what you get. Super Bowls. Because Andy Reid is that damn good.
Well. Let me explain this one. If Andy Reid was so good, why couldn't he win with McNabb?
Because you wouldn't let him build the team. He did not build the team.
So who did? Joe Banner?
Joe Banner, yes. Andy Reid only had say on some players. Joe Banner would say, "Hey, we can't afford this guy. We can't get this guy. I'm not going to make this. I can't make this happen." Our freaking guy now makes everything happen. He goes and gets everybody. You see it different.
But you're saying like Mahomes can go anywhere, right? I'm saying you put Jalen Hurts on the exact field.
If Patrick Mahomes went to Buffalo,
he's not winning. He's not winning.
Yes, he would.
No, he wouldn't.
Yes, he would.
I'm gonna tell you why he wouldn't win. Because
I'm gonna tell you you're full of shit. But I'm gonna tell you. There's definitely you're full of shit. Because Patrick Mahomes.
You know Jalen Hurts is a better quarterback than Mahomes. You know that he will be.
Stop this.
He outplayed him in the Super Bowl.
All right, listen. You gotta put the pipe down. I don't know what you're smoking, but you gotta put it down, man.
Hey, I'm not the only one who said that. BG31's been saying that too. You better look at BG31.
You know what? I'll have to talk to BG31 because guess what? Boy, it's crazy. You guys are crazy. That's the problem. You go listen to him. You guys are crazy.
I know. I have my own opinion, but I watched the tape. And
Patrick
I think
if you
put Jalen Hurts on the Kansas City Chiefs, they would win the Super Bowl too.
Yes, because of the coach.
Right. So like
and
I said,
you got hold on, and then you got a Hall of Famer in Jason and Travis Kelce. I mean, come on, let's be real here.
I mean, like I said, man. Like,
I mean, like we're not saying.
I think Jalen Hurts.
I'm not saying that Patrick Mahomes can go to Washington and win a Super Bowl. I'm going with playoff.
With these weapons they have on Washington right now?
Huh? Oh, man. Yeah, listen, Patrick Mahomes can't go to Dallas and win a Super Bowl.
I don't know about that one. I think he would.
No, he can't. Well, know why? Jerry Jones won't let it. Jerry Jones will not let it happen.
But the difference is, you know why he would win in Dallas? Because he wouldn't choke in the biggest games like that.
Yeah, but you're not going to have the guys there if you have Patrick Mahomes. See, that's why everybody.
He would have CeeDee Lamb and he would have Michael Gallup on that team right now.
Yeah, and
that's better than what he had in Kansas City. Let's be real.
Listen, and guess what? You don't have an offensive line.
That's true.
You're not looking at the big picture.
Wait. So why are people saying the only? So wait, Jalen Hurts not the only one with the offensive line now?
No, Jalen Hurts has an offensive line. What are you talking about?
I mean, I thought everybody was saying Jalen Hurts was the only quarterback that had an offensive line. You remember, Josh Allen don't have no offensive line, according to the people. That's what I heard.
He does have an offensive line.
So someone told me that Josh Allen don't have an offensive line.
He does. You know he don't have a running back.
Well, that's because in Buffalo, Sean McDermott don't like running the football.
That's because of
and he should have been fired a long time ago. If you want to be real,
that's because of analytics. It's all because of analytics. They're getting rid of running backs because of analytics. Analytics sucks. Kills me.
That's how we end up. That's how we end up with bad picks, and now you see how we got better with picks. You know.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. You know what he said. You know what he said. Howie Roseman goes, all right, analytics is out the window, and I'm actually going to pick some players.
Let's get the talent, baby.
We'll just go for talent. We're just going to go for talent, not analytics.
No more TCU receivers. By the way, I think Amazi Smith's going to be another Jalen Reagor on the Dallas Cowboys. I think they reached on that pick. Amazi Smith. I think he's going to be a Jalen Reagor in Dallas. I don't think he's going to live up to that hype.
Yeah, he's I'm telling you, wait until you see what Dallas happens. Dallas is going to flames.
You mean they're not going to be this biggest, baddest defense that they think they are?
No, Dallas is going to go in flames. I don't. Listen. The first 7 games, Dallas wins 2.
I don't know. They got a pretty easy schedule.
No, listen. Look at Dallas's first 7 games. First one's the Giants.
They're going to win that game.
Nope, Giants going to win that game.
The Giants?
Yeah. Dude, see, everybody's sleeping on the Giants. Don't sleep on the Giants.
We're going to sweep them. What are you talking about?
We're not. You're not sweeping the Giants. You done it once. You ain't doing it twice. Listen, there's always a saying.
You don't
Shame
think we're
on
going to
me-
sweep the Giants?
Shame on me once, but shame.
Until they beat us, we're sweeping them.
No, they're not going to.
You gotta show
No,
me.
hold on.
You gotta show me.
I gotta stop you.
You gotta show me. No, I ain't gonna say that.
This is why you got the Eagles winning 100 games.
I didn't say that. I said 15-2. I clued
That's a lot, dude. The Eagles have never done it.
Because you telling me we're gonna lose a while. We sweeping
Because the Eagles never done something that you think they're gonna do ever in their whole life. They never won 15 games.
We gonna win it with Jalen
We've
Hurts.
never done it. You think we're gonna do something we've never done before?
Listen. Let me tell you how this is gonna go. We're going to sweep Washington. We're going to sweep the Cowboys. We're going to sweep the Giants.
Oh, you're getting out of hand. We
I'm not
swept
getting out of
everybody. You're gonna sweep the whole division. Get out of here.
Like
You're
we're not
crazy
looking
about it. So, see, this is what happens. This is what happens when you go trolling Twitter and you start losing that mind of yours. You got to come back to reality.
Reality is we own the Giants. How can I say we're gonna lose to Daniel
Because
Jones?
you're not gonna
Lose to the knockoff Eli Manning.
First of all, the Giants did really good in the draft.
When? Who
This
did
year.
they take?
They got that offensive lineman, they got a defensive lineman, and they got that wide receiver. I forget who it was.
That's a 3rd-round receiver. You telling me that's supposed to be your number 1 receiver?
No, the number 1 receiver is their tight end.
That's not going to help them though.
No, but guess what? They also got a 2-headed monster running game. Oh yeah.
You're overhyping the Giants, man.
No, I'm telling
You're
you,
overhyping the Giants.
I
I got them tanking for Marvin Harrison Jr. That's how bad I have them.
you're out of your mind, dude. Come on. If they're going to tank, they're going to go for another goddamn quarterback.
You're right. So we definitely sweeping the Giants because we're gonna help them take another quarterback.
No, it ain't happening. You have to be real. You're not realistic.
I'm realistic. The Giants.
No, you're not realistic. Hey, come down to Earth, planet Earth.
The planet Earth is the Giants have
No,
not.
you're not being that. You're coming back to planet Earth.
But I'm just saying, when you look at the Giants, how are they going to match up with this Eagles offense? Hey, they getting smoked.
Watch, you'll see. You'll see.
What weapon did they get better with? Their tight end it has coming off injuries. Did you know the Raiders wanted to trade Darren Wallace to the Packers for a
it
3rd
was
rounder?
the Raiders, dude. The Raiders suck.
The Raiders were
They
so
didn't use
desperate they tried to trade Waller to the
Listen,
Packers
they
last
didn't
year.
use him. They didn't use him like they're supposed to.
Let me find out you have an undercover Giants jersey in the closet, man.
No, I'm not a Giants fan. I don't like the Giants.
You sure?
I say yes. I am freaking 110% sure. I'm not a Giants fan, not a Dallas fan, and I don't like the Washington Redskins.
You should have a Daniel Jones jersey in your closet. I mean, it's
Yeah.
okay. It's okay.
I'm pretty sure. I know. The problem is I'm with reality.
I'm living in reality too.
Trying to bring you.
I'm living in reality too. I can't
Listen,
lose.
I'm
to
trying to
Mr.
bring
Guy
you
who
to
thinks
that
he was on
planet
2
Earth.
feet.
Listen, I'm trying to bring you to planet Earth, but you're not going to focus with me. Focus with me. Come on, be on the same
I
page.
lost focus when you told me we were going to lose to the Giants. That's when I lost focus.
You're going to lose once to the Giants. You're going to lose once to Washington.
Yeah, when
You're not
the
losing.
starters out.
Listen, you're not losing to Dallas.
So wait, you have us sweeping Dallas, but you have us losing to the Giants.
And the Washington.
That don't make sense.
What
I
do you mean?
think if we split with one team,
Dallas is in flames. The Washington. Listen,
it
it's going
doesn't
to
matter.
be.
We always struggle
all right,
against
listen,
Dallas. Man.
it's going to be Eagles, Giants, Dallas, Washington. Washington might even beat Dallas twice. Dallas is going in. Yo,
I
Dallas
think
is
we're
going
gonna
to
sweep
go.
Dallas.
Listen, Dallas
We're
is
gonna
going to
sweep
go
with
in the
Dallas.
ball of flames.
We gonna sweep the Giants. We're gonna split with Dallas because we're gonna lose it to them at home. Because guess what?
Hold
We
on.
played the
You
Dallas
got
Cowboys.
us losing to Washington, but sweeping the Giants and sweeping Dallas.
Well, since you want to talk about we're gonna lose to the Giants, well, might as well keep it real. Let's talk about the Dallas Cowboys. We always split with them, even how bad they were last
Listen to
year.
what you just said. Listen to what you just said.
We never
Guess what?
split with the Giants.
We
though.
always split with the Giants. We always
No, we
split
don't.
with
We,
Yes, we
we have swept the Giants with freaking what's his name Nate Sudfeld. That's how bad they are against us.
Listen to me. You're not with reality.
You're not in reality either because you think we're going
Yes,
to
I
sweep the
am.
Dallas Cowboys.
Watch. Dallas Cowboys get swept by the
When
Eagles.
was the last time we swept the Dallas Cowboys, though?
A long time ago. But a long time ago. But anyway. Listen, I'm telling you, Mike McCarthy is going to call plays. This is where everybody don't understand. Dak is going to throw like 22 interceptions. Who's Dallas's running back?
If that's the case, they might have to
Hold on,
hire
who's Dallas's running back?
Tony Pollard.
That's it.
But here's my thing. I think
Hold on, that's it. He's not the
I think they'll bring Zeke back. I think Zeke's coming
He's
back.
not. He's going to New England.
Well, he signed already?
No, he's going there in a couple of days or something to go talk to New England. He's going to New England.
He's talking with them. He's not signing with them.
No, he said there he went back. He's going back there to sign with them. Said he's going to be with New England.
But I'm just saying, right? We always own the Giants. You have a split with the Giants.
Yes.
We came to sweep Dallas. We
are sweeping Dallas. Everybody thinks Dallas is a playoff team.
They're much better than the Giants, though.
Listen, when the Dallas Cowboys don't make the playoffs this year, you know who you talk to, right?
Philly halftime.
Okay.
Wait.
I'm just saying.
But here's my thing, right? Weren't you like and you get some things wrong too because you thought we were going to get.
I always do. Hold on, because I want Lovie Smith, and I still ain't got the guy.
Exactly, and you're going to be wrong when we sweep the Giants again and sweep them 3 times.
No,
sweep that team. Man.
Listen to me.
If I'm wrong, you can come back on my stream and tell me I'm wrong.
I'm gonna have to because listen, this is the
You're
problem.
going to have to tell me that because I already know.
Guess what? See what you're not focusing on. Guess what? Every team in our division's worried about. Guess what? Every team is looking at.
Who?
The Eagles.
I thought you said the Giants. I'm about to lose my mind.
All in all of our division. Yo, not even in our division. Everybody is looking what the Eagles are doing. They all know that the Eagles just got scary at defense. They're fucking faster and younger.
But here's my thing, right? The Giants don't have the firepower to match that offense that we have. The Cowboys, if their quarterback get his stuff right, they can match up with us. The Giants can't.
Yes.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, the Giants season is done. Look at their schedule. Look who they have to play. Did you see the Giants schedule?
No.
Take a look at the Giants schedule.
They got an easy one.
Go take no. They don't have it. I think they have the hardest schedule.
No, we have the hardest schedule.
No, because they got to go to Buffalo. They got to go to Miami. They got to go to LA Raiders.
Miami sucks. They ain't got a quarterback.
That's all right. They'll beat the Giants somehow.
They don't have a quarterback. Where is Miami trying to be good yet?
The Giants don't have a quarterback either. They hoping
Miami. I'm going to say this. Shit, Miami would be wanting Carson Wentz.
The Giants should sign Carson Wentz. They need a quarterback.
Yo, I'm telling you now, Miami's got a guy that's going. Today Monday, or is it Friday? It's Friday. Oh God, I'm glad it's Friday. Friggin' 2022. Nope, not 22 no more, buddy. He still has a concussion. You don't know what the fuck he's doing. Miami's hurting for a quarterback.
But you see how crazy you say, like and
You think I'm crazy? Damn.
I think
I
you
like
you
it.
think,
I like no, no. I like it. I like it. But you know
well,
what happens?
because let's be real, right? If we're gonna talk realistic, we never swept Dallas. We always split with them. We thought we were gonna
Guess
beat
what?
Dallas last
Guess
year.
what? Hold on. You ready for this one? Ready for this
Go ahead.
one? Merry Christmas.
No, it was Garner Mitchell. He stunk up the joint.
Yo. Merry Christmas. Because on Christmas Day, when the
It was
Eagles
Garner
play
Mitchell.
Dallas,
That Garner Mitchell was trash.
when the Eagles play the Dallas Cowboys on Christmas,
It should have been on the naughty
we
list. They
win.
shouldn't have got no gift.
Yeah, we're gonna win. That's what we're doing this year. We're playing Dallas Cowboys on Christmas Day.
No, we're not.
Yeah, on Christmas Eve, right?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
When are we playing Dallas?
Let me look.
I'm pretty sure it's Christmas.
Nope. That's what really bothers me. We played the Dallas Cowboys on December 10th,
Okay, well, December 10th is an early Christmas present for you then.
and it's 8:20 p.m.
Yo, and we're still gonna
We're losing that game.
We're not losing that game.
Losing that game.
You're not losing that game.
We are losing
You
that
know
game.
why? You know why? Because Jalen Hurts is going to fucking freak out. This is why you're going to beat Dallas twice. Because Jalen Hurts ain't played Dallas. He ain't played Dak Prescott. I can't believe that you got Dallas high in your little fantasy world.
No. I got realistic options. I'm not the one saying the Giants, who haven't beaten us in how many years? Since what? When the last time they beat us?
Oh, they play the Giants on Christmas. My bad.
Yeah.
All right. I knew they played a team.
When the last time did the Giants beat us? What was it? Jalen Hurts rookie year? Was it Jalen Hurts rookie year?
It wasn't last year. It was
Was it
year
Jalen?
before.
That was when Jalen Hurts decided to drop 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
just saying, like, when you look at the Giants, they don't have the
What is
firepower
it?
to
All right,
match
let me
them.
ask you a question. Why do you see Dallas so good?
Because I look at the firepower, and
You're not looking, but see how come nobody? How come nobody looks at the coach?
I also think that Dak Prescott is a better quarterback than Daniel Jones. I also think that Dak Prescott, with those weapons, is still going to put up numbers. Now, he might not be the greatest quarterback, but he can put up points.
He's Kirk Cousins.
But he's in a regular season mode. Now, if he was in playoff mode,
Cousins, it don't matter whether he's season mode or not.
We always split with Dallas, though.
It's what they call
That's
choking back in the day. You know what choking is? He's going to choke. He's going to choke against the Eagles.
I can't lose to that Giants team, man. The Giant fans been
You're
talking
going to
so
lose
much.
once to the Giants. I'm not saying you're losing twice to the Giants. I said you're losing once to the Giants.
Listen. I'm hoping that Giants.
I said you're going to lose to Washington. You should be mad at that. I said you're going to lose to Washington twice.
I think we're going to sweep Washington because I don't believe in Sam.
You think we're going to sweep the whole world? You got a broom mouth like we're going to sweep everybody.
I said we're going to sweep with
We're
Dallas.
going 17, guys. Don't worry about it.
Hey, you know, like
I mean, like, you got to be realistic. Normally we always, yes.
Realistic
You're
is
right.
talking the Giants who came and beat us. You talk about we're going to sweep Dallas. That's not realistic.
No, I am being realistic because you're not seeing the big picture why Dallas is going in flames.
The Giants going to flames too.
Everybody, right now, everybody's not realizing what's going on. Yeah, they're hurt. The Cowboys are hurting the offensive line. They're not signing Zach Martin. Zach Martin's not going to play this year. What's good, Vic? How you doing, buddy?
You talk about we're not going to sweep the Giants, but we're going to sweep Dallas.
Yeah, we're sweeping Dallas. Dallas is going to flames.
That hasn't happened though, man.
Dallas is you're not seeing it. I know, I get it.
Hey, listen, I'll take
I'm the only one. I'm the only one that's saying that we're going to sweep Dallas. Everybody else is saying the same thing you are. And you're all going to get ready for a rude awakening.
You know, it'll be a rude awakening if we just sweep the whole division. Bye-bye.
We can't do. We're not doing.
Let's
We're not doing
let's
that.
start that
See,
trend.
you get an
Let's start that trend. Let's just
You
sweep the
wanted
whole
to sweep
division.
everybody.
Hey, it's a
Eagles ain't never
possibility.
done. Okay, Eagles never done that either.
But here's the fact, ready? If Jalen Hurts is your quarterback, do you know you're 16-1 with him as your quarterback?
Yeah, but Jalen Hurts has this. He has a beef with the Dallas Cowboys.
He's a beef with the Giants too.
No, he has a beef with the Dallas Cowboys. He fucking spanked the Giants. You know what? He'd be like, "Yo, there are no bodies. It's okay if we lose one. It don't matter."
Because
But why
the,
do you think
the Giants head coach,
when
the
the
Giants head
Giants
coach,
lose ones to Washington, you're going to say, "Yeah, it don't matter."
but you know
Because
the
my
Giants head
my
coach.
ring.
You know the Giants head coach is the same one who wanted Jalen Hurts benched, right?
Yeah.
You don't think that makes
But
Jalen Hurts mad?
no, there's this ring. There's a circle that Jalen Hurts put and saying, "I want this team twice. I already did the Giants twice. I want Dallas twice. You didn't play. They didn't have, and all it is about Patrick. It's all about going against Dak Prescott. He wants to abuse Dak Prescott. Like, I'm going to show you. I'm taking you out. Boom.
I just want to beat Dak one time, man. I'm tired.
You're
of
beating Dak. I'm telling you now, you're beating Dak twice. Jalen Hurts is not going to be hurt. And by December 10th, huh?
Could you imagine if we lose to Daniel Jones? How many Giant fans will be in the chat saying Daniel Jones is better than Jalen Hurts?
Nobody. Because
there is though.
You know what?
I can pull one account on Twitter that's comparing Daniel Jones' stats to Jalen Hurts' stats and saying that Daniel Jones is the best quarterback in the division. I'm telling you, there's Giant fans who think that Daniel
that's
Jones.
Why Daniel Jones got so much, because they were looking at Jalen Hurts' stats.
Exactly.
But just because you look at stats don't mean you're not looking at.
But this is why I want to beat the Giants.
I know you want to beat.
Can't let them beat us, man.
I know you want to beat everybody. That's how a fan comes. But you have to be
realistic.
realistic.
If we're going to split with one team, it's going to be the Washington Commanders.
Hold on. This is the guy that says we're going to lose once to Dallas, we're going to lose once to the Giants, and the Commanders. We're going to sweep now.
Let's be realistic. If we're going to sweep Dallas, we're going to sweep the Giants. We got to lose to the Commanders, right?
You're going to tie with the Commanders, and you're going to tie with the Giants. You're sweeping Dallas. There's only one. Hey, I'm the only one saying.
I can live with that. I can live with that.
I'm going to tell you now. There's everybody. I can tell you now. Everybody I talk to, even in hardcore sports, think I'm crazy. But guess what? When I go out on a limb, that's me going out on my limb.
Could you imagine we sweep the Dallas Cowboys? How many Dallas Cowboy fans will be on a suicide bridge right now?
Yeah. But would you like it?
Hell yeah, I would. I would.
You wouldn't care if you lost to the Giants once.
No,
you wouldn't care if you lost to the Commanders once. All you would care about, Cole's Cowboy coming near you, and you going,
but
are you going to win something? Or are you going to even be in the playoffs?
I don't have an issue with Dallas Cowboys. I have an issue with the fans. Their fans are nutty. Some of the fans, I wonder if they actually graduated from high school and got their high school diploma, because I'm wondering if they dropped out of kindergarten.
The Dallas Cowboys, I just can't stand.
I can't stand their fan base.
I can't stand the Dallas Cowboys. If you want to know a team that I hate, I despise, is the Dallas Cowboys.
I mean,
I'm a little older than you, so you don't know what I had to deal with when I had to see Michael Irvin.
I had to deal with the winless jokes.
Yeah, I dealt with the winless jokes. Listen, I know you never dealt with that I had to deal with. My team used to only win 3 games all year long.
I've been through the Chip Kelly era.
No. I had a guy way worse than Chip Kelly.
Who, Ray Rhodes?
No. Ray Rowe was nothing. Keep going. Keep on going back.
Kotite?
Yeah, Kotite. I dealt with Kotite, buddy. Let me tell you now, Kotite, you swear to God, you wanted to go and find him because he did the stupidest stuff. And it was just.
Back then, they didn't really have that many cameras around. Now they have cameras everywhere.
Now they got cameras everywhere. Yeah.
You could get away with it.
Yeah. You didn't have cameras. You didn't have cell phones.
I mean, we got the Buffalo Bills in Philadelphia. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like Buffalo, they got to go to Philadelphia, and it's going to be a tough place to play for them. They've never faced that type of atmosphere. Some of these games are going to become a win because of these fans.
Well, we're gonna have, like I said, we're gonna be 12 wins or 13 wins.
We get the number 1 seed though.
Yeah. And then the Giants are gonna win like 11. You know what Dallas? Hold on, ready for the Dallas Cowboys? They're gonna win like 7 games.
I don't want that though.
I want it. I want them not in the playoffs. I don't want it.
I don't want it.
I want them to
I don't want that though. Because
go home and just
if they do good, they get Marvin Harrison Jr.
They're not going to. They're not going to. See, that's where you're wrong because another team's going to be worse than them.
Yeah, you're right. The Cardinals.
Cardinals. I don't think the Cardinals are going to win a game.
They'll win a game.
No. Not with John again. They don't even know the Cardinals don't even know who their quarterback's going to be.
Did you see how the practices, like they're literally throwing the ball right at the receiver's back?
Because they don't have even wide receivers. Who are they throwing to? Who's on the Arizona Cardinals?
Marquise Brown.
He's a 4th wide receiver. He's not even.
They don't even have a quarterback because I don't think Kyle Murray's all that.
Well, Kyle Murray is just video game happy. Oh my God. Oh my God. Really? That's happening right now? Oh my Lord. The Phillies are throwing a no-hitter.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm so glad my grandmother wasn't alive because she was a diehard Phillies fan. She would turn off the game.
Listen. My Phillies, I mean, yes, they beat your team, and you have a real good team.
I hate Perez. I hate him so much. I hope
you have a good team, but I'm telling you, when my manager took out a pitcher that's having a no hitter, dude, I was done. Like I'm done. Like I exploded.
That's crazy. That's crap. Bad. Like
I never saw it done before. I've been watching baseball a long freaking time. I ain't never saw it done before. Hey, don't get me wrong. I've seen a pitcher throw a no-hitter, and it's in the 3rd inning or the 4th inning, right? I've seen that. Not 6 innings. Not 6 innings you've got a no-hitter. And then because the pitch count was up, he said, well, you only have 15 more pitches. And then he said he had a stomach ache. Well, what is it?
Glad football's back though. Now you don't have to worry about the Phillies.
Right now I'll be having a heart attack.
Hey, listen. That's why I'm saying the Philadelphia city is a football city. Without them Eagles, what would our fan base look like?
What was that one?
Without the Eagles winning, imagine how bad if the Eagles were trash, the Phillies were trash, the Sixers were trash.
Listen, I dealt with that too, buddy.
I know that.
I done that too. I dealt with that fucking shit too, where every team was trash. I got only one team. The Phillies are going to make the playoffs. Barely, but they're going to make the playoffs. Right? And I got the Eagles. The Flyers are garbage. It's going to take them a while to get back on their feet. And you got the Sixers. You don't know what they're going to be.
You know my prediction right now is my prediction is that the Lions, I think that they're going to fall apart. I think all that hype, I don't think they're going to be that elite team that they
Did you
think they are.
see? Have you seen that dude Gibbs, that running back Gibbs?
He's a beast. He's a
That
beast.
dude, that dude's nasty.
But here's my thing with Detroit, right? Imagine them having him and DeAndre Swift on the exact same football team. That's my problem with them. It's like you could have had two elite
Thank
running
you.
backs on your
Thank you for
football team.
giving me. Thank you for giving me Swift.
Like you telling me you'd rather have Davis Montgomery over
I will.
DeAndre Swift? Now, I like David Montgomery, but he's not Swift though. You know,
Gibbs,
like
watch Gibbs. All right. Hate to say it, but watch Gibbs. All right. I'm gonna say he's Barry Sanders. I don't know if you know who Barry Sanders is.
I know who Barry Sanders is.
I think he's going to be a top running back. I think he's going to be Barry Sanders. See, the problem is, and I do think the Lions get over the hump, and I think they do make the playoffs.
I think their head coach is overrated. Did you see?
Oh
how
no,
he
the head coach is crazy.
would have been a real line.
Don't get me wrong. I'm going to bite somebody's kneecaps off. I mean,
No. You know how I think he meant? I think he was talking about a lion biting someone's kneecaps off. A real lion.
maybe, but
Did you hear what he said? He said he wanted to bring a real lion to a game.
it's been done before.
Like this. That's what I'm saying. They need to bring psychiatric wards back because he'd be the first one going in.
But I think the Detroit Lions, they make the playoffs.
I would love to see Detroit Lions come back and play us in the NFC Championship game. Imagine C.J. Gordon Johnson coming back to Philadelphia.
I don't know if he's going. I think he's going to be out for the year. He might be out for the year. He might be out for the year, dude.
And the funny thing is, he was talking all that about how he found a team, but he don't know that the Lions really replaced him. Because who did they draft in the second round?
I forget who they drafted. Yeah, but
Alabama safety.
Yeah,
But
listen. He's not going to be with that team. He's upset.
He
was upset. He was upset because he had 6 interceptions.
He gonna sign with the Dallas Cowboys next year. Watch.
No. You know who he's going to sign with?
The 49ers.
Next year? I think he's going to sign with the 49ers or the Denver Broncos next year.
I know who he's going to sign with. The Washington Commanders.
No, he won't go there. He knows how bad that is.
He going to sign with the Cincinnati Bengals.
Damn, Vic. They still got the no-hitter going on? One more out? Those are going to have a no-hitter going on.
But here's my thing. I still think we need to upgrade. Do you believe in Kayvon Wallace at safety?
He's going to be a backup.
Because he's taking first team reps.
Yeah, he's going to be a backup.
You know what would be funny? If they actually somehow Kayvon Wallace doesn't play good at preseason and he find a way to make the 53-man roster.
He's going to make the 53-man roster. He's going to be the backup because it's going to be Sidney Brown.
I think they trade for a safety before the number.
No, they're not trading for a safety. They
No,
don't have the money.
Who don't have the money?
Eagles.
Eagles got money.
Yeah, they got $12 million. They got $12 million, and if somebody gets hurt that they need on defensive line or offensive line or a wide receiver or something, they have money to make a move.
What's your thoughts of the what is it? The report that came out that they have us mocking us getting Aaron Donald, and we giving up 2 first-round picks and a second rounder. I ain't gonna lie to you. If we did that, I would be pissed off. Now I like Aaron Donald.
Well, I will say this. He's a freak of nature.
Well,
And
you
what
got
do you,
2 first-round
now,
picks.
hold on, wait a minute. He hands down, he's the one that won the Rams the Super Bowl against Joe Burrow. Now, he was hands down. He just freaking owned Joe Burrow in that game. You remember how many sacks he had? You watched him. He was throwing their offensive line around like a rag doll. One man throwing all them guys around like a rag doll.
But do you see the mock how much we would have to give up for?
Oh, we're not giving up all that. He's already talking about freaking retiring the 3rd time. I think he probably will go to Buffalo.
He gonna go to the Detroit Lions.
No, it'd be Buffalo or the Vikings.
The Vikings.
Oh my God, the Phillies just threw a no-hitter. Wow. I did this with you and the Phillies just had a no-hitter. Damn. Wow. Good game.
Like
So now, how do you feel? What do you think the Eagles need? What's the biggest need you think the Eagles need? Sorry.
the biggest need.
The biggest need.
Punter.
That's it.
Punter. A new
So I
special
need
team coordinator. Because I
need
don't
a punt return. I think we need a punt returner.
I do too. But here's the thing. They had Penny.
But
They had
we
Penny
need to
doing
do better. We need to do better on actually tackling on special teams.
They need to fire Michael Clay. I don't know why the hell they extended him. I don't know what he did to get an extension. Like that's the only bad move I think Kairos was ever made this far season so far is signing Michael Clay back because they should have let him go with Jonathan Gannon to Arizona.
Yeah, I don't know why they did
Because I'm wondering, is it the special teams or is it Michael Clay?
It's probably, and I will say this. I think that's another why we have what's that guy's name? Defensive coordinator. Pencil, dude sticks a pencil in his ear.
Britton Covey?
No, what's the coordinator for the Eagles that just puts a pencil behind his ear?
Nick Sirianni?
No. Just said it to you. Defensive coordinator.
Jonathan Gannon?
No. The guy with the pencil that always puts in his hat. Played.
Patricia?
Yeah, Mike Patricia. He might help on the special teams too. He might have to.
Well, if we want to hire special teamers, let's hire the former Giants head coach, Joe Judge.
But my question would be on the defensive coordinator for the Eagles. But when we signed Matt Patricia, I was like, all right, I can see what you're doing. You're trying to, you're sticking your toe over here, but if he don't pan out, you ain't got a backup plan. I still would like Lovie Smith. But he's nowhere, right? He's going to retire, right?
He's still out there. No one's picking him up.
Lovie Smith is he's going to go work for ESPN or NFL Network or something like that. I heard.
Because like when I look at this depth, right? I don't know. Maddox scares me, man, with his injuries. He's already having foot injuries again. Avonte Max, he's already having foot injuries again already. Like he just came back. He just practiced just like 2 weeks ago, but he's been having foot injuries all the time. It's like
Nice.
donated him a new foot.
Yeah, backyard. They had a no hitter. Yeah, Avonte Maddox is always having problems. He might not make the team.
I hope make the team.
No, he might not. Dude, he just had surgery on the toe, and then he had to go back and have another surgery on the same toe. He might not make the team.
Now that's a wild prediction right there.
Huh?
That's a wild prediction right there.
Hold on. You think that was a wild prediction, but you don't think the Dallas Cowboys is?
No, that was a wild prediction more than the Cowboys because that's not realistic. They go,
Listen,
let me
I'm
tell
telling you. Listen, I just think the Dallas Cowboys are that bad this year.
I hate Dallas Cowboy fans.
I'm the only
Listen,
one. I will say this, I'm the only
better
one.
than do than sweep them. I hate
Huh?
the Cowboy fans. If we could sweep
Cowboys
them,
are getting
sweep them
swept. Bring the broom out. The Cowboys are being swept. It's okay.
I'll take a loss with the Giants.
You'll take a loss with the Giants. You'll take a loss with Washington. To sweep the Dallas Cowboys? Hell yeah.
And then we'll beat the Giants in the divisional round. And we'll shut them up then.
Yeah. Yeah, you're going. Okay, you'll beat the Giants twice, and once in the playoffs if they make it that far.
Well, probably the Vikings won't make the playoffs somehow, some way.
Nah, they might. Like the Giants probably have to play the 49ers. How about the 49ers? How about the 49ers? They their guy's still sitting out.
They're another crybaby fan base. Here they talking about
Yeah, is there their tight end that's sitting out?
No, Nick Bosa.
Yeah. He's sitting out.
That's gonna be a huge loss for them if they don't pay him.
If he don't get paid.
I got a prediction for them.
I got a prediction.
You want to hear my mock trades? And everybody want to throw mock trades out? I got Nick Bosa going back with his brother, Joey Bosa.
No. Really?
Why
would you do that?
Since we want to make crazy rumors up, like Aaron Donald.
I'm not making crazy rumors. Mine ain't a rumor. It's a prediction.
Well, since we want to make mock trades and we want to make things come out of nowhere, like Aaron Donald joining the Philadelphia Eagles, how is going to give up?
Because I didn't do that one. I don't know who you're talking about.
I didn't say you did, but I'm just saying since we like to do that and people like to fall for it, let's start a rumor. Let's start some.
I mean, I don't know.
I don't think the Chargers would do it because their owner is cheap over there.
Chargers?
Their owner is cheap, isn't it? Isn't the what's his name? It starts with S. The owner.
Yeah, he's but Chargers are gotta stay healthy. They're gonna go to the playoffs. They gotta stay healthy. They're never healthy enough.
So when you look at the conference, right? Because they said the Eagles can't get back to the Super Bowl. My logic is when I look at this conference, who's stopping us from getting there?
Well,
right? Because when you look at Joe Burrow, you got to go through the homes.
What they're saying is it's so hard to go back to the Super Bowl. So hard to go back that they automatically in their heads just say no. But no, the Eagles can go back. It's not easy. Listen, the Eagles had everything bounce their way to go to the playoff, go to the Super Bowl. They didn't have to deal with injuries. The Giants did. Dallas did. A lot of teams had a lot of injuries. The Eagles didn't really have that many injuries all year long. Can the Eagles do it again? And if the Eagles do it again where they don't really get a lot of injuries, hats off to all the medical staff that keeps them guys bouncing, rolling around.
Well, I mean, if the Eagles do it again, they're going to win it because I don't see Jalen making the same mistake the second time.
No, but I don't see Kansas City going back to the Super. I don't see Kansas City going back.
I think we're playing Mahomes again if we go to the Super Bowl.
No, I don't think we're going.
It's going to be like when we have to see Tom Brady. That to see Tom Brady I'm telling you, that is the golden child right there. That is the new golden child, the new Tom Brady. I hate Tom Brady, by the way. I think he's a cheater.
What's up, Star Wars?
That's the new Tom Brady, the Patrick Mahomes. Look how desperate they were to get him his MVP and his Super Bowl MVP. Look how desperate.
Listen,
they
cheated.
They're going to try real hard.
Listen, they cheated so much.
They want that matchup again. They want Mahomes and Hurts for the second time, man.
No, that's not going to happen.
I'm telling you, they do.
No, it's not going to happen. They even the Kelsey saying, I don't want another. I don't want a Kansas City Eagles Super Bowl. Even the Kelsey brothers are saying it.
I want it because I think we can.
You want it. You want it. You're about to get it, but you're going to lose it.
We're going to win it because I'm going to tell you right now, we had Mahomes. We had Mahomes. John DeGannon messed that up.
Yeah, but Andy Reid's a good coach, man.
Andy Reid can get beat. He can beat Andy Reid.
Well, he's not going. He's not. Kansas City's not going to the Super Bowl anyway, so it don't matter.
Yeah. I you know who I got? You know, a sleeper prediction to be really good. I got the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yes.
I got Doug. Imagine if we see Doug P in the Super Bowl versus us.
Yeah, we're what's up, AM? What's good?
But when I look at this conference, right? And here's my thing about, you know, it'd be different if the Eagles were had a stacked conference like the AFC. You know, Joe Burrow has Deshaun Watson. He has Lamar Jackson. He has Justin Herbert. He has Trevor Lawrence. He has Mahomes. He has all these guys. Aaron Rodgers. He has if Tua could stay healthy. He has Tua over there. You know what I'm saying?
Tua is not staying healthy. I don't know how people are so high on Tua. The dude is a friggin' one hit away from
I'm just
saying.
I'm just saying, when you look at the conference, the AFC conference, it's that stacked over there. Where the Eagles, who's really going to stand out? The Lions?
Well,
Jared Goff?
It's going to be Lions. It's going to be the 49ers. Even though the 49ers do not have a quarterback, their defense,
they don't got a coach.
Their defense is really good.
They don't got a coach. Their coach should have been fired. Who puts a backup tight end on the best pass rusher in football? Who does that?
A dumbass. A dumbass.
He should have fired. If I was the owner of the 49ers, I would fire him off the spot, man.
Well, because you got your quarterback hurt. Because you said, hey, I want you to block. And he's like, well, I can't block that guy because he's like twice the size of me.
But you could have put Kittle on him. You put a backup tight end.
Wasn't Kittle hurt?
No.
Didn't he get? He left. He got out of the game. Didn't he get like?
Purdy left. Left. Kittle was in the game. Kittle was the one who was complaining that we didn't have a quarterback. Remember? You remember?
That's right. That's right. It was Kittle.
I'm freaking pissed off. Yeah. But it wouldn't matter anyway because Kittle would have got smoked by Hassan. Again, you have to block Hassan.
I will say this. I was right about Hassan Reddick. I say he's going to get 16 sacks.
You should have more than that.
I said 16 sacks in the regular season. He had 16 sacks in the regular season. And then when the playoffs came, he just kept on going and going and going.
He should have had more than that. But we don't know who stopped that.
Because I got a freaking defensive coordinator that don't want to use his guys.
Wait. He's a defensive coordinator? I thought he was a high schooler the way he calls a place.
I mean, come on. We had four guys that had over 10-plus sacks, which had never been done before, ever. And you're going to sit here. Brandon Graham, the first time he got over 10 sacks in his career, and you're not going to go bring the house? That's stupid. I got all them guys, I'm bringing the house. You freaking go make everything a parking lot. You destroy everybody.
What really made me mad was when he said that, Hassan Reddick could have more, but,
yeah, he said he could have 25, but, my play calling.
Like, you just figured it out now?
You really just said that? I feel like freaking smacking you right now.
That reminds me of what was his name? What is his name? The guy who said he couldn't use Golden Tate in the system. That reminds me of that dude over there. What's his name?
Yeah.
Mike Groh. Like you that has to go down as one of the worst things you could say. Like you can't use Hassan Reddick, and you a defensive coordinator.
Yeah, it's,
Let me find out that you were never a defensive coordinator in your whole lifetime. You just faked being a defensive coordinator because you wanted the Eagles' job.
that's pretty much.
Like, like, like,
That's pretty
like,
much
think,
what happened.
like, think about it, right? We were there were so many teams lined up to take Jonathan Gannon, and we were trying to get him so early because we thought this guy was going to be that guy.
I didn't like Jonathan Gannon from we talked about it. I didn't like Jonathan Gannon in the beginning. I'm like Lovey Smith the whole way. Lovey Smith, Lovey Smith, Lovey Smith. That's what you needed.
But there's people out there that think Lovie Smith wanted to work in Philadelphia.
If he didn't want to go to Philadelphia, we should have had another defensive coordinator because I didn't think that Jonathan Gannon was going to be a good coordinator. Like I don't think our coordinator now is going to be a good coordinator.
I don't think he wears the pants in the relationship. I think his wife does.
But now that we got Matt Patricia, I'm just going to say it now, that when that guy starts messing up, they got somebody to fall back on, and that's why we have Matt Patricia. Fans coming at me right now, and I say it to them, and they're like, dude, I hope you're fucking wrong. But you make sense. It's like, yeah.
Wait until you see him yell at Slay. You're going to see Slay and him yell at each other again.
Yeah, did you hear? Him and Slay went to dinner.
Huh?
Him and Matt Patricia, Slay and Matt Patricia went to dinner. They went to dinner and had a conversation. All their beef's gone. Slay
Don't
said.
worry. When it's the regular season and Darius Slay is getting beat by
Why'd Slay go to Matt Patricia and be like, all right, fuck him. You come over here and fucking handle this shit because I'm tired of losing. Yeah, you could see Slay all year long last year. He was yelling at guys like, "Yo, what the hell are you doing? You're supposed to be over here, not over there." And you cost.
He better stop getting beat by guys like Galladay because I made him look bad. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you because like you already got paid. You got your big money. Now I need that big play. You're going to be big play. You better, if you want that big money in the big bag, then you got to be big play. I can't have little play Slay. I got to have big play Slay.
Oh yeah, but I only need big play Slay in the playoffs.
I need him in the whole season.
I don't need him in the whole season. I just need him in the playoffs. I need him to shine in the playoffs. I need him if we're playing in the Super Bowl, Patrick Mahomes, and friggin' say, "Yo, this ball was with you were supposed to throw this ball there, but I'm taking it," and do the neon Deion dance all the way in for a touchdown.
One thing we can agree on is hopefully Josiah Scott's not on this team after the preseason.
But do you have faith in him?
Huh?
Do you have faith in him? Do you like him or no?
No. Do you like Josiah Scott? Because I think he's garbage.
I think he's garbage, but I just wanted to see what you thought.
No, I was happy we drafted Keely Ringo because I knew he was gone.
Fucking, I can't believe we got Ringo. I mean, I said I wanted him from Jump Street. I would have drafted him in the first round. I wanted him so bad I was going to draft him in the first round. But look, hold on, wait a minute. But the guy that we drafted, he was supposed to go in round 3. They were saying.
Who?
What was the second one we drafted?
Nolan Smith.
Yeah, he was supposed to go in the 3rd round.
There ain't no way, man.
That's what they were saying. They're like, oh my God, he's going to go down. He was
Listen,
going to go in the third round. And then the Eagles said, we'll take him. They're like, oh my God. And that's when Michael Parsons said, I am done. You're just letting the Eagles do whatever they want, and nobody wants to freaking go get those good guys, and they're picking guys that they shouldn't be picking. He had a conniption fit. Now he's over there. Jerry Jones tells him, hey, you know you're a Dallas Cowboy fan? You're Dallas Cowboy, you got to start like saying how good our team is because
you know, Jerry Jones just said a week ago.
Told us we're trash.
Did you hear what Jerry Jones said a week ago? He said that we're coming for the Philadelphia Eagles. Dude,
we got the target on our back. I love it.
Emperor Palpatine, you're old. Can you hit the nursing home already?
Dude, we got a target on the back, and I love it. The Dallas Cowboys are going to get spanked by the Eagles twice.
You got
once they get spanked by the Eagles once, Jerry Jones is going to make up an excuse. And then I'm telling you now, they're going to be. I'm going to say it, they're going to be 2-5 out of the first 7 games. The Dallas Cowboys.
I don't think the Cowboy fans are going to survive if that happens.
2-5, Dallas is going to be 2-5.
Did you see the Dak Prescott overhated shirts? Did you see those? How desperate they are for just attention? Did you see? Did I not send you those?
No.
This is how crazy. I'm sending you a Twitter. You can pull it up and put it on your screen. This is how bad they're going. Like you might be right. They're imploded because it's that bad where they're literally posting Dak Prescott overhated jerseys. Where is it at? Oh, right here. Here we go. You know what I'm saying? And this is a Cowboy contrary doing this. I just sent it to you. Take a look. This is how bad they are.
Oh wow. Really? They're most hated?
How about the most privileged and overrated?
You're overrated. You guys call yourself the American team, and you're not even there yet.
Dak is the most overhated. God, you gotta love Cowboy fans. You get a lot of memes from them.
Huh?
You gotta love Cowboy fans. You get a lot of good memes from them.
Yeah. They're not that. I can't stand Cowboy fans.
You should share that to everybody just to see how delusional they are. Delusional.
I don't know how to put that up there.
You can share. It says share screen right here. You got your laptop, right? Just put share screen. Click share screen. And if you have your Twitter, you can. If you have your Twitter, you can just share your Twitter.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Give me a minute.
By the way, what is this stream called? I like this stream better than StreamYard and Restream.
It was called Melon, but now it's called Live Stream. Something.
Is it really good? Like it you can.
It's good. I like it. But like if you have multiple people on it, it don't work out.
Well, I'm gonna have multiple people on it. I can't.
It's only you, right?
Huh?
It's only you. I'm gonna share that.
I can always share it on my screen.
Hold on, wait a minute. Give me a minute.
Like a Commander fan telling us, you lost the Super Bowl, and I replied to them, did you even make the playoffs last year? Like, what are we talking about? Like, how can a Commander fan talk when they didn't even make the playoffs last year? You were the only team that was eliminated. Ron Rivera didn't even know he was eliminated from the playoffs.
There you go.
Dak is most overhated.
And
I think he's most privileged, if you ask me.
It's just now. It's Cowboy fans are they're losing. They're just. That's why I said the Dallas Cowboys are gonna go in flames. Mike McCarthy is a bad coach. How good is Mike McCarthy? Look at him when he came to Dallas. He's overhyped. Not good at play calling because when Aaron Rodgers won the Super Bowl, if you watch in that Super Bowl, Aaron Rodgers friggin' changed almost every play that he called in. So he's overrated. Even
Sure.
Aaron Rodgers didn't like Mike McCarthy.
And the only reason why Mike McCarthy won something was because of Aaron Rodgers.
Yes.
Aaron Rodgers don't win that Super Bowl without Mike McCarthy.
Yes, they didn't win. They didn't. Mike McCarthy didn't win the Super Bowl. Aaron Rodgers won that Super Bowl.
I mean, just imagine, just this stupid Cowboy fan right here. This the problem with Cowboy fans, man. And I don't like being. If you can allow me permission to share this, but this is how crazy we are these days.
How did you just do that?
I went on my Twitter and just shared it.
Okay.
Like Eagle fans love paying attention to Dak Prescott practice numbers, but if I were them, I extremely are concerned about that Jalen Hurts.
What did he say about? I don't even think he could write a full sentence without even spelling correctly. Extremely concerned that Jalen Hurts has gone many practice, how throwing zero TDs. Can he write a complete sentence, please? Every quarterback is throwing interceptions at practice. If you were, where is it? It's like, dude, like you were talking about our quarterback.
Yeah.
And you sitting there making fun of like this clown talking about, Jalen Hurts robbing banks, like
Yeah, that didn't even make sense. I'm like,
I don't think he can spell, man. He needs Hook on Phonics is available, ladies and gentlemen.
he said,
like
oh shit. I don't even know if you know what Hook on Phonics was.
Like it's just crazy how many people are sitting there talking about the Dallas Cowboys. We talk about them, but they out here talking about our quarterback, man. Coast Cowboy, a perfect example. Always mention the Eagles, man. Undercover Eagle fan. That's what I call him.
He loves mentioning the Eagles.
He loves mentioning them. And the funny thing about it is, I keep on saying, hey, just come back to Philadelphia. Just come back to Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he's always mentioned the Eagles. Just being Eagle.
I get on his stream. Yo, you gotta watch it. I get on his stream like Cowboys are gonna lose. They're only gonna win 5 games. They're gonna win. They're gonna be 2-5, and he rolls his eyes. He get mad.
Well, he's sitting there saying that that Mozzie Smith is going to move Jason Kelsey because he moved the 3rd rounder. Come on, man. Are you serious right now?
Dude, I'm like, you have to look at what just happened. Means you don't have a good offensive line. Your fucking center ain't that good if he's getting moved already. Kelsey's not getting moved.
No, absolutely not. If he flatlined, what's his name? Michael Parsons and DeMarcus Lawrence.
Michael Parsons ain't going to do nothing because he can't get to the right side and he can't go to the left side. Where is he going to go?
I think Michael Parsons is the most overhyped play, if you ask me. Look at this clown.
Listen, when you called Michael Parsons LT, like I lost respect for everybody. I'm like, whoever said that stupid shit needs to go.
Oh, I know who said that. Mark Holmes said that.
Yeah, there's no way he's LT. Like, come on. You'll never see another LT again. And then they'll show you. Then they show you stats. I'm like, no. LT is not even freaking playing. Wasn't want to play.
Look at these clowns comparing quarterbacks. Tyrod Taylor, like they're so desperate for attention. Look how bad they are, man. They're comparing Jalen Hurts' rookie stats, Dak Prescott's rookie stats, to Jalen Hurts' second year.
That's crazy.
And the funny thing is they say, well, we talk football. Really?
They don't talk football. They're hallucinating.
This is the problem, and I don't like I don't like talking about them. But when they do this stuff and they act like they're the victim, it makes me so angry because like you're not the victim, you're the instigator.
Yes,
you're that little
bully that goes around, picks on people until someone backslaps you, and then you want to cry to your mommy that you were the victim.
Yeah, I can't stand bullies. I just fucking
No. But that's what I'm saying. This is what Dallas Cowboy fans are. They always picking on everybody else, but the
Yep.
second you pick on them,
they cry. They don't like it when you get a pick on them, but when they get run their mouths, they like running their mouths. They're cheap running mouths. That's all they do.
this is why I can't lose to the Giants, man. This guy right here, I don't want to hear from him. This guy, man. I don't know who he is. I don't know where he comes from. He's always on the Eagles Twitters. He's always on the Eagles pages. Talk about Daniel Jones is better than Jalen Hurts.
Right.
Like he's literally posting stats about them. He's comparing stats.
Because he's excited about his team, I let that go. I do think the Giants gotten better. They're going to beat Dallas. Yeah, they're going to beat Dallas. Not saying to beat the Eagles, they're going to beat Dallas. If that makes anybody any better. We had three guys in our division last year. It's not going to happen again. We had 3 teams last year that went to the playoffs. It's not going to happen again.
You talk about I'm delusional.
Look at this Giant fan saying 15-2.
Oh my God! Why do I have people that are not realistic? All right, EC1. It was nice doing a live with you.
You're gonna end it. You're gonna end it right
I
there.
gotta end it. I gotta eat my dinner. I ain't eat dinner yet.
You're gonna end it right there. Look at this.
This is where I want to. This is where I'm gonna end it. I gotta end it. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten yet.
This is who you want to lose to.
We're not losing to them. We lost one. We're gonna lose one and win one.
Oh man, but it was fun talking.
Look, even he has. We're gonna lose one home.
He has the Giants going 15-2.
That's because he's dumb. And he's saying they're gonna win about friggin' 10 or 11, and that's it. I don't know when the Giants ever seen 15-2.
I can't lose to that team, man. I'm sorry. The delusion.
You're gonna lose once to the Giants. You're not losing to Dallas.
I got a prediction. I think the Cowboys are spreading that stupid juice to the Giant fans, man. It's like a little virus that's going around.
We're gonna shut out Dallas.
Shut them out? Like shut out? Like 24-0?
No, they're not gonna win a game. Both games we're gonna win.
You know, Cowboy fans are going to record you. Cowboys
I
going to
don't care. They can record me. I go on Cole's thing all the time and start saying it, and they're like, they get mad. They don't know what to say because they know it's true.
You got the Giants going 15-2, huh?
No, I got them only winning 10 or 11 games. 10 games. They're going to win 10 games. Look.
A Giant fan disagrees with you.
I don't care if a Giants fan disagree with me. They're going to win like 10 games. They're going to make the playoffs.
He has them sweeping the Philadelphia Eagles. Oh, my God. He have lost his mind.
That's because they want to sweep them. Because they got swept. It ain't happening.
Oh, he has a split in with us.
So
wait, he
has a split. He has an L.
Yeah, to be determined. By then, they'll be clinching the number 1 seed.
He has an L for the 49ers, an L for the Eagles. Everybody else is a win. Oh.
The stupidity's back.
That's what happens. All right, we got to do this again, EC1.
For sure, man. I appreciate you for coming on, man. For you inviting me.
Thanks for coming on and hanging out with me. It was great. But yeah, me and you gonna definitely have to do this again.
For sure. Hit me up. You already know.
Next time we'll do it on your channel and see. Maybe we can go a little bit longer.
For sure, man. Appreciate
All right.
appreciate
I got to
having me
eat
on.
and I got to go back to bed. I had to go work in the morning. I can't
Yeah,
play with kids. I can't play with you kids all the time.
I gotta go do things. Appreciate for having me on.
Thanks for coming on and hanging out with me.
Mhm.
It was a good stream.
For sure. We gotta do this again. Gotta do
Yep.
this again. It's
All
fun.
right.
It's fun, man. Football's back.
Guys, thanks for coming out and hanging out with me and EC1, and we will catch you on the rebound. I just ended that, and he said no.